Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Sunday. We're glad you're with us. We are live from Los Angeles and we've got 3 hours of incredible jewelry for you. It is all about the best of the best, and it is a Sunday, so we bring out our Sunday best. It really is about the greatest jewelry, and of course we've got great values for you and a lot of brand new. Now, if you were with me yesterday, you know we had our biggest diamond value of all time in the history of this network. I believe in the history of the jewelry biz, but we're going to bring you kind of a second part to that because a lot of you were, of course, thrilled to see our diamond studs, our 1 carat total weights here for an incredible value, industry best, no better, but we actually have the matching pendant. Now, this was something that was scarce to begin with because obviously working with a limited number of diamonds. Most of you picked up the studs yesterday. If you missed them, don't worry, we'll talk about them because we were actually able to spend all afternoon working on this, even parts of this morning, putting on the finishing touches to get a few more of these incredible diamonds for you so that we can have the matching pendants, so that those of you that picked up the earrings, or if you're looking for a great solitaire pendant, we've got the 1/2 carat VS stone for you. It is also going to be the lowest price we've ever seen. It's a piece we've brought for throughout the many years we've been here, but at a much higher price tag. So a great chance to pick up a beautiful classic solitaire pendant today. Looking forward to that. So we have that, plus maybe even a couple extra studs for you because we did sell out yesterday of everything we had. So again, we've been working with our dealer overnight here to make sure that we can bring you some of our best in diamonds in case you missed them yesterday. Now we also have, speaking of diamonds, there's some really special pieces here in diamond bracelets, diamond bands, but also an array of color. We love to bring our colored gems. Of course, those are typically considered more exotic than even the diamonds of the world, right? So we have incredible stones today. Whether you're looking for Paraibas, let me tell you, I put together a little wheel for you of our biggest and best in the green Paraibas. They're really exquisite pieces in mounting, 6 carats plusers. They're going to be brought down in price. Plus, we also have some assorted wheels. We've even got something for our earring lovers out there today. So looking forward to that. Plus, a new butterfly pieces here. And we even have a tanzanite. It's a blue wing block D, one of our museum reserves. It's an 8 carat stone. And we will see a yellow diamond here today. It's going to be a slightly smaller version of a piece we just had a couple of days ago. So looking forward to that as well. It's basically the same thing that was over $10,000, but scaled down. So a great look and still giving you a very important yellow diamond center stone. So lots to get to today. If you have requests, we'd love to hear what those are. Most everything I'm going to show you, as per usual, is a one of a kind. So that is also what's really important, is we don't want you missing out on the pieces you love. So the best thing you can possibly do is call in the second you see that piece that you cannot live without. Trust me, I'll make the value worth your while. Plus, we have, again, this top of the hours, and we even have something that I'm not one to wear a lot of necklaces, but I got to tell you, saw this for the first time this morning. I could not believe what I am looking at in this incredible Brazilian Paraiba and diamond collar. It is exquisite. It is probably the most valuable piece of jewelry that I've ever worn in my life, which is saying something because I've been doing this a long time. And we've got a very special opportunity. So that is going to be, you'll get little sneak peeks and glimpses of it throughout the day. I'll be sure and show it to you. It is a collar that is fabulous. And Brazilian Paraibas are such a difference maker. All of the stones are larger. There are 20 of them that are matched. So if you're in the mood for something really truly that nobody else in the world will ever have or be able to create or compile, that's going to be the necklace that I would ask you to look at today. So again, it's and it's a good, I put it actually back a little length. It's about 16 and a half, 17 inches. So plenty of versatility for our collar lovers, but you thought diamond collars were good. We got that Brazilian Paraiba. So really, truly one of the rarest that we'll ever bring. So that's here as well, and couldn't help myself. So you'll be seeing that throughout the day. So keep in mind, if you have any more questions about that or want to see a little bit more about that before we even get to it, please let me know, because I know it's not going to be inexpensive. Certainly not. But it is one of those pieces that when you consider the rarity that it has, it would be generally considered a priceless piece to even the thought of putting something like this together. So that's here. So just want to let you know early on. Let's get started. We've actually got something super cool to start with here. This is a really cool piece. Look at this. It's like a heart shape almost. It's very close. It's almost like a heart shape when it comes to a gold quartz. We love this stone. It's 1125658, but it's also a very impressive, almost like the, we're seeing a lot of this motif in jewelry where it's almost like, whether it's for, the medical personnel and our medical heroes that, are working in service where everyone's, working in those, healthcare environments where you see that almost heartbeat design around. We see it sometimes in necklaces. That's what this design reminds me so much of. It's so exciting. And we're very excited to have this for you. Look at that. That's a special piece. So when you see that there, the way it looks, it's 1125658. And good morning, Brenda, or I guess good afternoon. I think Brenda's in Wisconsin, so it'd be afternoon where you are. Thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate all your kind words. You are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you on all fronts. Thank you. I like that. That's really a nice way to start the day, Brenda. It's good to see you out there. So here we go with our 270, and that's going to be our golden quartz. And then it technically is a pear shape, but well, we're calling it kind of like a trillion pear shape. It's kind of like, again, a trillion with a very soft corner, but you get the idea. In this cabochon, you can't really, it's very difficult to create that cleft to the heart, but the design is doing that work for it. So it's the 270 trillion or pear shape. It's got that 31 points in diamonds that really, you see how it's actually pretty complex to do, because it's like, think of it like a ribbon of continuous gold and diamonds that really wrap around. You see that it's not even all on one plane. They actually have the movement there where it kind of dips down and up and down and up around the stone to still frame it like you would a halo. The design is creating the cleft, which makes it read like a heart shape all day. And then you have the diamonds on the other side and creating that asymmetrical design. Even the ribbon-like design creates that bit of a split shank style. We have one. That is it. I'm going to try it on the hand for you so you can see what that looks like. And we're very excited to have this one here. It is not going to last. We know that. It's a very, you can see how it actually sits up a little bit higher off the hand too. That's that elevation I was telling you about, where you see here from a distance, you can see that it actually, the entire platform where the stone is set is actually set elevated a bit. And then you have this incredible design where this portion at the base, that's sitting at the base of the finger, and then everything else as far as the halo and the stone are lifted a bit. So for our gold lovers, gold quartz is really cool. That's 24 karat gold running through your quartz. It looks fabulous. It is fabulous, and it's my job to make it affordable. Even though it's got a $32.99 price tag, we're going to change that up a bit for you so we can make this even easier. And there is only one. There's never been a stone like this before. We've had gold quartz, yes, but not a cut like this at all. So this is really impressive and important, and I want to make sure that we get it out the door here early. So, you know, we're going to make it really super affordable. It's not even $29.99 or $19.99. We have some really fun pieces like this one today. So for the couture lovers, for somebody who wants something totally different, something museum, we've got it all. But this one's actually going to be, you know what, let's just switch it up here. We'll go $9.99 instead. If you'd like to get that one, that is a really special piece. And again, the elevation of the way this is set, it still has that basket that's created underneath. It's lifted off the hand. That's why it's so cool. I mean, it looks cool here, but then even on the hand, I think it looks even so much more unusual and very rare. So we'll see who's got that one. We're going to give it 30 seconds. I'm going to be moving pretty quickly today. I did find one last Windsor. So I know we thought we brought them all the other day. We raided the vaults during a show, but sometimes when it's during the show, sometimes, you know, we don't get to see everything. So I do, yes, this one is sold. And then I want to show you this new Windsor because I actually had earrings to match it yesterday, which are still here, by the way, if you're interested. But look at this. This is one of my favorite Windsors we've ever seen. And it's got, I'm just going to flip it around here because it's actually got the blues and then it's got the yellows. But where they mix, which is on occasion here, it's actually going to be a little bit of a green motif going out. This is going to be 1120411, and thank you so much on the gold quartz. Enjoy that one. And then here we are with our very special last to last, because the other day when I brought you a trio of Windsors, it was all the purples and the pinks and the reds, all those combinations. Well, this is a little different in that you're getting that more unusual. That is, again, 0411. So what is the 411? Well, that's what we're going to give to you now. But that's actually a carat 61. So it's got a good size to that Windsor, whereas not all of them are going to be that really big size. We usually saw them under a carat or, you know, even less. This one's really unique because it's got that, you know, higher end size to it. It's going to be that more unusual color play, which is blues and yellows, and that, of course, mixing in with the greens, but it's still split. This is a natural form of stone. It's a sapphire, multiple colors coming together in one stone. Only one mine in the world has produced that material, and that would be the Windsor mine. That's the name of the mine. It's in Tanzania. Tanzania, of course, a great resource for a lot of different gems. We love Tanzania for that reason. There's about 30 different varieties of gemstones and growing. Seems like the list is actually elevating every few years. We'll get a new discovery, whether it's the Zembarn garnets, the color shift, whether it was the Mahenge spinels back in 2007. So again, just another rarity out of Tanzania for you, but a very special moment here to get a great piece with the double halo and the diamond. So quick look at the one of a kind here. Again, earrings to match are here as well. So if they were drops that were here yesterday, presented on the air, but this one's going to be 88 points in diamonds as well. And we've got a huge value where it's no longer going to be $79.99, and we are truly looking at that. We thought we had all the rest the other day. I know this was one of the more popular as far as because we know it's rare. So even if you have a Windsor and you're trying to collect the different color combos, this might be the one you don't yet have. And it's not going to be anywhere near $8,000. I mean, we're bringing it down. Stays in yellow gold, by the way, which I think makes sense, right? The yellow in the stone, which is the majority of the stone, is that gorgeous, bright golden yellow color that you have. So it makes sense to have in the yellow gold, even though that yellow gold is covered in diamonds. We're going to make it better than even half off at $4,000. Some of the more expensive material out there in sapphires, we know this is a September birthstone, and maybe you've collected, obviously if you've been born in the month of September and collected sapphires over the years, you probably have a good collection going, but may not have the Windsor variety, and this is certainly it. So I'll give you a great value. It's not even $2,000 or $19.99. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than that. I'm going to try it on the hand for you as well, so you can see what this one looks like. I think you're going to love it, but again, only one. That's what it looks like from a distance. So you really do. It's almost like the further away you go, the more you see those different colors stacked together and how they play. And it's going to be better than even $19.99 or $1,500. So now we're below the price of the mounting. So the stone is suddenly free, and it's one of our bigger Windsors we've had, and it looks great because it is great, and yet it's rare. And I'm going to make it affordable, like only $1,499. And actually, when we turn it the other way, you actually see a little bit more of the demarcation between the colors of the stones. And then yet, interesting how on those up and down step facets being the emerald cut, you do have a little bit of color play there too. It's almost like instead of just being 20% blue and the rest in yellow, you've got almost the facets that run vertically. It's almost like they're lighting up blue as well, even amongst that really beautiful golden yellow color. So that is $14.99. Again, earrings to match were here yesterday. So if you're curious or interested in seeing those again, if you missed yesterday's show, well, we've got them here. So in studio, ready to show you, ready to share if you'd like to. So that's a special piece at $14.99. Once again, we'll keep on moving, and you let me know what you like so you can get them before they're gone. And then anybody curious about a closer look at that Paraiba necklace? I mean, right? Just I keep admiring it. I feel a little bit like I should be ruling a country instead of hosting a shopping network. When I wear this, what country that would be, I don't know, probably Brazil. Let's face it, but that is such an important piece, and I wanted to share it with you closer up, because I know you've seen it from a distance, probably thinking now, wow, that's a collar. But this is actually where you're getting, and I moved it back a scotch. So again, it's going to sit a little bit, I just wanted it to kind of fill in the neckline there, but it is about a 16 and a half, 17 inches. So really, really good length here for, it's truly supposed to be a collar, right? Supposed to sit at the base of the neckline, but this is that Brazilian piece I was telling you about where it's platinum setting. First of all, it's 112-5102. Not sure if you've seen this before, but I had not. So it's really exciting to get to show you something that is truly something I've never brought to you before, and not even close. And yet you see all this beautiful detail. There's a beautiful floret of a design that's diamonds clustered together in between every one of the Brazilian Paraibas. Now it's going to go a little more than 3/4 of the way around, and then the very, very back has some solid platinum, but you're getting 5 carats 87 in Brazilian Paraibas. And we know those for being the brightest and the richest in color. That is what, again, it's the first source we ever had. It's 1989 was the discovery in Brazil. It was the first ever time we saw that neon blue-green tourmaline material. So this is the oval stones matched up, and then every other option, every other link there is done with the floral. That diamond weight is over 6 carats, and then you get the solid platinum setting. So this one, I just want to let you know, that's a closer look at it. And then you can see back here, we can show you up close, but I don't even have it centered up, but you can see in the very, very back, it's going to be a little bit of like a beaded finish there to the, like a beaded finish to the platinum. So you can see how it's just going to look amazing on the neckline, and all those colors are so consistent and so matched. So just wanted to let you know, the multi-million-dollar at least should be piece is not going to be. We're going to make that very affordable here today. So just a heads up, if you want the ultimate high-level collectible, it is here, it is available, it is one only, and it is likely going to go today. I would not be surprised at all. We have it for under $300,000, which is kind of amazing when you consider that we have Brazilian Paraibas all the time that are teeny tiny, that are $10, $12, and $15,000 for, 10-point stones. These are larger. There are 20 of them, so you get the matching, and it's really just beautifully done. So just want to give you a heads up on that if you wanted to ooh and ah over that like I was, and wanted to share that right away. But let's go back to our wheel. The Windsor Sapphire is still here if you like it. Then we're going to get to an opal out of the Lightning Ridge area. This is going to be 112-4308 and some more platinum for you. And this is a true, look at this black base opal here, truly deep dark. It's really truly a bright dark blue that you have a little bit of reds coming through. It's almost like a little bow design in the way these baguettes and rounds are put together here. And it's going to be item number 1124308. So 1 carat exactly on the black opal. Then you get the diamond halo, diamonds in baguettes, and then also the diamonds that are bezel set right there on the east and west side. So you've got a really good look there. And this is where we can make something really special happen for you. Platinum is solid, and there's something about our platinum. I don't know why. It seems like our platinum pieces are getting far more affordable than even our gold pieces these days, and that is very exciting. This is a true example of just that, where you've got those 50 points in diamonds, and that's going to be, again, rounds and baguettes together. Usually when we see rounds and baguettes together in any of our designer jewelry, it's some of the most expensive jewelry we have. I have a bracelet today. It's a $20,000 bracelet, and it has 4 carats in diamonds. So that's what happens when the combination of the baguettes and the rounds come together. So what's very unusual here is that you have, again, a lot of platinum. You've got the baguettes and the rounds together, but the whole piece under $1,000. With a truly, this is really the essence of why it's defined as black opal. You can see here, take a look at it. We'll show you what it looks like here on the hand as well. And we'll see if we can, I think it's going to go out the door very quickly because it's not $1,000 and it's going to be only $9.99 to get a platinum piece that's got a lot of platinum just in the band alone. Then you get this fabulous opal. Then we'll show you the way it looks on the hand here as well, so you can get an idea of how that's going to look. What a pretty piece. And again, bigger style than you would expect. Of course, if it is a 1 carat opal, it's going to look double that. It's going to look like a 2 carat. Then you've got your half carat in diamonds as well. And yet I think even that looks like more just because of the way they are set. And for $9.99, it's for 1 caller today. So a beautiful, beautiful piece when it comes to great variety, great, again, rare color to get. Let me just polish it up for you. And then we're going to see who's got it. That is not going to last, is it? I mean, that's going to be one of those super special pieces. What is going on? Got a little, tends to be some of that inventory tag tends to stick to the tweezers sometimes. So anyway, first caller on that one, $9.99. We'll move right along. We got some color here in sapphires where many colors together. And the ones that had 2 or 3, we're going to bring you even more color in a fabulous idea in sapphires in a necklace. So that's going to be coming up. Thank you so much. Hi, Ursula. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're so kind. That is very sweet of you. Thank you, everyone, for being with us today so early, ready to go. And don't forget, Diamond Deal Part 2 coming up in this show here today. Let's look at some color here, and I mean a lot of color. Happy birthday to all of our September birthdays. Obviously, we're just about a week in here, and look at this. This is fabulous. I've even got some earrings that would coordinate with this necklace, but this is in rose gold. It's item number 1120995, and it has all the different sapphire colors from the green to the blue and everything in between in baguettes with diamonds, and that's going to be 18 karat solid gold. We're going to throw in a rose gold chain, and you know my odyssey many years ago to find a rose gold chain. It was impossible back then. Rose gold has become a little bit more popular in recent years, but still tougher to find chains. Look at the adjustability. Now this is very interesting. There are 2 ways to adjust this here. There's going to be, it's kind of what you call the fine tuning adjusting, because obviously there's those different O-rings that are going to allow it to be 16 or 18 inches, but also you have this sliding bead that's going to allow you to even just get a little bit more fine as far as you're adjusting there. So you can really, you don't have to rely on just a 2-inch increment of adjustability. You can really make it your own. 81 points in the baguettes, 35 points in the diamond, stays in the rose gold. There's a beautiful diamond cut roller link chain as well. I'll show you not only the length here, let's obviously give you that look. The length is one thing, but then I also want to show you how it looks on the neckline. So here it is, and it's kind of like that semicircular design, which I love because it's a circle and then the semicircle. So it all really starts with that circular design first, and there it is about just about 3/4 of an inch, a little bit more, 7/8 more like if you include the bail. And then you have all these gorgeous colors. Wait till you see it up close, but first a reference of what it looks like from a distance away, just so you can really see the impact that size makes. But it's elegant, it's really just bright, colorful, happy, and then it's got all those different colors, but you're still talking about a rare cut and a rare variety to get all the colors of sapphire. Let's go up close as well. We'll move our opal aside and show you here what we have in a great looking design. Look at that. That's a fun piece, isn't it? So you see the deep blues into the more lavender blues, cornflower blue, purple pink, pinky red, padparasha, Yes, that's a Podparasha right in between the very 6 o'clock and then, of course, right near that golden. Then you've got two different colors of the yellow, from golden to more of a classic yellow, and then the green. So very important piece and style. It's got that door knocker style with that bail. And let's just go ahead and blow it out. It's not even $1,000 or $9.99. Only one. Talk about a piece you'll wear every day. Here's that chain. Just a better look at that Rolo link in the rose gold. I like the nice exaggerated O-rings you're getting as well. And yet it's not even $8.99. We'll make it $888 for the, kind of like the color wheel piece is what we'll dub it, right? The color wheel represented very well there in the rose gold, and back to the hand we'll go. So first caller only, just a one in the world. And then of course the chain does come off. The bail is large enough to allow the chain to come off the piece, so you can wear the pendant separately or wear the chain with other pieces as well. So that is a one only. Then we've got some similar looks, and I know a lot of these multicolor designs are not for everybody, but a lot of times they're, you know, for those of us who like a lot of color, who really want to just maybe just get one piece that gives us all the color, instead of, let's say, buying a purple and buying a blue and buying a red and buying a pink and buying a yellow and buying a green. This is your all-encompassing, all-in-one great pendant piece, and that almost like skirted design of those stones, which flares out, makes it very pretty on the neckline. So $888 if you'd like that one. Then we've got some coordinating earrings. Now I did want to show you, speaking of museums, since we've kind of been hanging out in the museum already with our Paraibas and our black opals, I have to share this with you because this is something that I was very surprised to see today. And not just surprised to see the stone, that would always be surprising, but also it is the fact that it is a radiant cut, and then it's also the fact that it is so affordable. I mean, ridiculously affordable. This is one of the world's rarest. Now, speaking of the world's rarest, I also have a bonitite today, which is the state stone of California, actually. And okay, don't hold that against it, okay, people. But again, it's a very rare stone, and it's so exciting because we have a big stone. I've only seen these in teeny tiny little mineral specimens usually. To find a gem quality that's faceted is very unusual. So we do have that today. If you've been on the hunt, I know I get that request a lot through the years, and I usually am up here saying, I'm sorry, we don't have that, that's too rare. Please check your museums. But we have a bonitite today, so I just want to let you know it is here. We'll give you a glimpse at it. Again, it's not exactly inexpensive, except I was kind of amazed because the teeny tiny little gem mineral specimens I've seen in the past are much more money than the gem quality 66 pointer I have. So let's take a look at our rhodochrosite, because again, that's hanging out in the museum, aren't we? And then it's got this wider band. You're going to love this price tag. I was amazed. See, I've sold a lot of rhodochrosite through the years, and a lot is a certainly a relative term because it's a really rare stone. But we're so excited to have 1125584, and it's got the radiant cutting to it as well, which is impressive. It also has a great color. It's kind of a pinky red, almost think like your Merengue spinels, but it's far more rare. And we know, yeah, Merengues are really rare on their own. We understand that. But this is even more so. So really excited to have this for you. I am thrilled that we get to bring you a value. That's why I'm bringing it out so early. Normally, don't think we'd necessarily need to have this just a few minutes into a Sunday. But again, at risk of, you know, making you believe this is all a museum day, honestly, it's about the pricing here. It may be a museum piece. The price tag is not. And that's what we love so much. There's a $59.99 should be price on this one. It will not be. Of course, all those diamonds are scattered in this mirror finish of white gold. You can change it if you want to, so I invite you to choose your yellow gold or rose gold if you prefer. But it's also going to be a superstar 70 pointer in the radiant. This comes from Colorado, so another gem right here out of the US, which we're awfully excited about because not a lot of the top quality gems of the world come from the US, and yet we've got a better price than $59.99. This has got to be the most affordable rhodochrosite I've had in a ring ever, and that includes even when there have been teeny tiny little examples of the stones. Here it is on the hand. Nice wide band, all mirror finish, diamond set within. There's that radiant cutting as well. Looks great. Is a really, I just want to point out too, there's a slight concave dip to the band. It's not completely flat, which allows that stone to sit more to surface level so that it's not sticking up too high, because just a reminder, this is a softer stone. So you want to be a little bit more aware of when you're wearing it, just be a little more cautious as not to, like, no wall punches, none of that, you know, don't get into any, like, don't let it, you know, hit your other jewelry, because it is a stone that just being a little softer in its hardness can sometimes be a little more prone to scratching. Just again, you just got to be careful, which I think we all are with our jewelry. I don't think we're ever too intentionally rough on our jewelry. So just be aware of that, something to be mindful of, but we're going to make it really affordable. And how about this? Under $2,000 for a rhodochrosite. Back in the day when I had these stones loose primarily, never saw a price tag under $2,000. We're making it $19.99, yet it's set with over a half carat in diamonds and in a lot of gold. So take a look at this one. It's not going to last. We know that. And we'll see if it may already be gone, because that's kind of what we love, is these really great prices on a Sunday, kind of finishing the week, right? And that's going to be one of our best right there for you. Super, super affordable piece for a rhodochrosite at $19.99. Also, should just, between the Paraíba necklace and now the rhodochrosite, again, I don't want to give you the wrong impression. There's plenty of affordable here today, but I happen to also have a 38 karat tanzanite, 38 karat, looking like this, in a radiant cut, blue wing block D, the modern with the princess cuts there as well. So it's a bit of a show and tell day, what can I say? But also, yeah, we're gonna make them affordable so that if there is something, isn't that what you love about TVON? If there is something museum grade that you love, we still give you the price tag that makes it oh so affordable so that you can add it to your own collection. And I think that is, you know, it's really what we live to do. It's what we're here to bring, and that's what we do so well. So keep that in mind. And then we've got plenty of affordable. Shall we get to something affordable right now? I don't see why not. We're going to give you a great value on a sapphire. I know this is obviously, talk about the classic color of this month's birthstone. And again, September is here, so we're getting ready. Maybe you're gearing up for fall. We're finally going to be in the under 110 range today. We're really excited. We're still enduring that heat wave, so it doesn't quite feel like fall, but we don't really get a fall. So again, we don't really do winter or fall. We just do have, you know, summer and fire. That's the only two seasons we have here in Southern California. I'm envious of you guys, though, that are feeling a little bit of that fall in the air, maybe seeing that, you know, the leaves turn a little bit, thinking about cooler weather. Well, this is, again, to me, I always think about sapphires as far as that time of year when, again, we're thinking about seasons changing, and now you've got the beautiful stone that represents this month in a classic style, and it's 1123215. So here's what I thought we'd do. Since I've got all the museum here, and that's clearly lovely, and we enjoy bringing all that, what I thought we would do right now is just kind of see who's out there and just kind of test the world here. Let's just see what we've got. Do we have a sapphire lover today? Do we have somebody who wants one of the unique but still dynamic blues? There's obviously a lot of blue sapphire out there. It's the one we think of when we think of sapphire, except most of it is going to be really, really dark. And of course, at TVON, we're not going to bring those darker stones because they're not what's considered highest quality. We're only interested in bringing you quality, quality, and more quality, and yet find a way to bring you value. Or in this case, let you make the value on a 50-point oval blue sapphire, and instead of being, yeah, the 50 points in diamonds as well, so it's our 50-50 ring. I like that. 50-50, easy to remember. You can even see in the mirror finishing in the back that it's got a reflection of the stone from the inside. Those are all our VS diamonds that we love. It's going to be white, yellow, or rose gold, and I'm thinking we're going to do this. It is a $3,199 sapphire ring, and our rhodochrosite is still here, so call me on that one because that's an affordable way to get rhodochrosite. But here's what I'm going to do. We're going to start an auction. And we're not starting at $3,000 and saying, okay, let's save you a couple $100. We might potentially save you thousands and thousands and thousands. And I mean that quite literally, because on a quiet Sunday, here's what we're going to do to start off the show so right. We're going to go ahead and start at zero, okay? And that means no reserve. There's no safety net from me. There's just a great zero to start, no reserve auction to give you the opportunity with $100 increments to shop the piece. Now, do we have, yes? $100 we already have. They probably just thought $31.99, called in and said, I'll take it. But instead, I started at nothing, so automatically we already have a caller who says, I might as well put in $100 and see what happens. You very well may have a chance to own this at $100. Because again, it's early on, we have 28 minutes in, but this is what we're gonna just kind of add in. And if you think that's a $100 ring, well, I wish jewelry was $100. We'd all have a lot more of it, but that's not the era we live in, right? Fine jewelry doesn't work that way. So we're awfully excited to bring this to you. Let's take a look at it. What do we have? Anybody else? Only one bidder so far. And we have $100 only. And who is it that has $100 to get us started, who was already intrigued at the idea of getting it for $31.99, and now it's $100? And we'll go up in increments of $100. It is no reserve, no minimum, so that if we only do get $100, I am obligated to sell it. I can't do anything about that. And we only have one bidder so far, and let me try it on for you so you can see. White, yellow, or rose gold is your choice. This is probably going to be a huge money loss, but hey, what else is new here? We have $200. Did you say two? Okay, $200. We have two bidders. $200. Only two people that are in, and everybody watching right now should give themselves a chance, right? This is a big chance, an opportunity to get something that is a huge savings on a ring that, look look at that blue. We're not talking about a regular color blue sapphire. We're talking about the richest royal blue, still bright as can be. $200 looks like we're selling it. Oh, never mind. We have $300 still to the same two bidders, but we have $300 now. And we're looking for more, and we got a long way to go because I don't know if you know, but this is really truly 2 rings in one. Because no matter how you look at it, it's one ring that you put on your finger, but it's actually 2 bands of gold. That is automatically a lot of extra gold. We have $400 that should be right there, about $2,000, because those gold bands are covered in diamonds. They're VS diamonds. Then you have the sapphire, which is the most important part. Do we have 500? Thank you. We have 500 now. Looking for 6, 7 or more. We're looking for thousands. We've got a $3,200 ring, and now it's at 500. Remember, you're going to change the gold color just because there's a no reserve auction where we could potentially sell it for 6 now. We have $600. Keep this in mind. You still get your gold color change for free if you want to. You still get your ring size for free, and you still get that free shipping. So all of that is happening, and yet we're only at $600, and we're going to give it a final call because even though we have people verifying right now, I want to encourage more of that. I want to encourage a lot of that. I want you to give us a call right now. Give yourself the chance to own an incredible sapphire ring. One of our bidders is out, so we're at $600 only. This is an incredible buy, and I'm giving it a clock. So instead of just letting this drag on for a half hour and maybe out of a chance, maybe climbing somewhere into that neighborhood of what we should be selling it for, instead, you get this opportunity to pay what you want, which right now so far has only garnered $600, which is kind of amazing. So it's your last call, okay? And this is the last call where you make the call, because in that final 2 minutes, when that clock hits 0, we're going to sell the ring no matter what. And that should be striking right now because that's a lot of ring. You have automatically, it's like a twofer, and that you've got 2 bands of gold in 1 ring, so that shouldn't be happening. And then you've got $600 with the sapphire covered in diamonds with that slight little, I say all of our S initials out there, if that's a first or last name, you know, my Sally's, my Susan's, my Sheila's, my everyone, you know, think about that. I kind of love that it's a subtle nod to your initial as well. So we are going to give it a final call. Again, white, yellow, rose gold is fine. It's in the white, ready to go. Change it up if you want. For being a wider ring, it still tapers to 1 in the back. So it's 1 band in the back, so it's really easy to wear. It's our final 2 minutes until we sell it. So give me a call if you love it. It's not going to last. We know that. And in 2 minutes, it's going to be gone to the top bidder. And so far, may I ask, Allison, it's your caller, right, who has $600? And who is that, may I ask? Who? Hi, Brenda. Brenda's got $600. She's in charge. She's in the lead. Let's see if anybody wants to go $700 in our final minute 40 remaining left. And we'll see what we got. And we're verifying here with a final now. Ooh, it's about 95 seconds remaining. I do want to try it on again in case you missed that earlier. And then, of course, here's what it looks like on. And yet sits low profile. What a statement that makes. Look how bright a blue that is. It's exactly what we want out of that textbook royal blue that gives you such a dynamic, bright, brilliant look. And the diamonds top to bottom, this S curve as well, like I was mentioning, just kind of a nice little subtle nod to that beautiful way that it creates this diagonal across the hand. Still, your stone is really set upright north to south, if you see that right there, but still this open band all connected as one through the back. Here, I'll show you. That's all, see that? It's still really the width of 2 rings in the back, but again, narrows so that it's easy, 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 and comfortable too. Full range of movement, all of that. We're at $600, looking for $700. We still have 50 seconds. That's plenty of time to make the phone call. This is a lot of value. I just wanted to kind of test my Sunday audience. I know it's a big Sunday. I know there's a lot going on, so, you know, want to see what I'm up against today, right? For our big Sunday where we've got a lot of great jewelry here. And yes, the museum is represented well. My Paraíba collar, I might have to buy that. I might. It's just, I'm falling more and more in love with it every minute. I do. That Brazilian Paraíba, whew, that's a gorgeous necklace. All right, so 600, do we have anybody else who wants to come on in? I'm looking at 22 seconds till we finalize this deal. Last chance, last call, last moment. Here we go. This is the last opportunity to get in. I hope you're rushing to call. If you want, let's see. Okay, let's see if anybody else wants to come on in here. This is our last chance. What a ring for $600 or maybe even potentially $700, or if there's a power bid, let me know. Love to hear from you right now. Do we have? Let's find out if we've got $700. Let me see here. Oh, hi. Hi, Alan. Thank you so much. Oh, that sounds fun. If you need any suggestions, Alan, you know, like that's, I know you guys probably know it well because you're Southern Californians, but Alan, if you need any Vegas recommendations, you know I'm your girl. It's my adopted hometown, so if you need any recommendations, or if you need, if you need any bail money, my mom's there. If you guys get in any trouble, because I know, I'm just guessing that Alan and Tracy, can you just imagine them on the loose in Vegas? I haven't met them, I don't know them personally, but just judging on how much fun they are. If you guys need bail money, let me know. All right, so, well, not from me, of course, because I'm selling jewelry too cheap on TV, but, you know, let mom know, okay? If you need my mom to hook you up, just need someone to vouch for you. She's good for it. All right, guys, so do we have $700? I think it's our last call. I just want to say hi to Tracy and Alan. They're in Vegas, and I kind of wish I was too. And they're shopping today. They're not shopping with me. They're just shopping in Vegas. Sounds fun, doesn't it? But this is easier, right? And not as hot. Sit back in the cool air conditioning and let the jewelry come to you. Let the shopping come to you. Do we have $700, anybody? 700, yes or no? Got it? Sold. Let's move on. That is time to go. We've got a fabulous Padparasha. So speaking of sapphires. Oh, wait. I know that there were a lot of you yesterday about this time. Remember I had the 6 carat plus Congolese. So there were so many of you that missed out on it. I wanted to show this because this is the next best thing and very similar in size, at least the look. It is our, now interesting, this doesn't look much different than the 680 I had yesterday, yet this is a 282 today. So look how pretty this is. It's a Congolese stone. It's item number 112562. And that's one of our blue greens. Remember how many people missed out on yesterday's Congolese? That was that blue-green Paraiba color. Well, here we go again, and boy, this is going to be exciting. One only, though, and it's more affordable because, again, it's a little smaller size, so I'll make it a lot more affordable for you. And it's going to be item number, let's see, 5622. This is going to be our 282 Congolese, and it's also going to be 78 points in diamonds. They're pave, so think of it. It is an elongated oval, so it's got that same kind of elongation of the mounting, kind of a stretch of a floral or a stretch of a clover. We saw it yesterday, kind of our clover version of this ring, but this is the more elongated version of, very pretty on the hand, super elongating to even, you know, make your fingers look more long and slender. And this is going to be our 282. Let me show it to you on the hand here. White, yellow, or rose gold, perfectly fine. I know that there were a lot of you that missed out. This stone does not, I wish I had the 6 carat. I'm sure it's off in shipping already, but I almost wish I had it to put side by side because let me tell you something. This looks a lot larger than a 282. A lot larger. I was here yesterday, just about 24 hours ago, presenting the I think it was a 680, and it was not a lot different in the actual millimeter size. So this is definitely giving you a much bigger look. So just keep that in mind here. It's not really relevant what the carat weight is. It's more relevant what it actually looks like, and the actual dimensions of the stone are really important. So if you've been waiting on a bigger Congolese, this is the one I would recommend, especially with this discount I'm giving you right now, which is actually going to be, well, a lot better than $49.99. That's more of a normal price. I'm still in sale discounting mode. I don't know if you know, but the last couple of days, we did, yeah, we're just really, it's hard to take the sale. When I did a sale for as long as I did, that ended and wrapped up on Labor Day Monday, which, can you believe that was just a few days ago? And yet I have kind of kept the sale pricing going no matter what the piece is, just to make it, you know, again, easy to shop, because I know how difficult it can be after, you know, transitioning out of a sale where a lot of you are going, I don't know if I can shop right now. You can, and we're still giving you these huge values you love, and this one's going to be a lot better than even $49. So come on in, take a look at it. We'll make sure it's a really affordable deal for you right now, and let's send it out in a hurry, and not even for $2,500, that great half off super sale discount we love. I'm going to make it a lot more affordable than that right now. We're going to make it super, super easy, and it's not even $2,000. How about $1,999 only on that one? It'll be a first caller situation. Do not expect that to last for more than about 30 seconds. I think that one's going to be long gone, and the question is how many people are going to miss out on it. That's what we always fear with these one-of-a-kinds that are as high-end as that one is, especially when that value comes around like that does. Don't forget, in about 50 minutes from now, 45, 50 minutes, we're going to bring out that diamond pendant, which is also very limited. So it won't be here very long because we have far fewer than we did of the diamond studs, because the diamond studs were so popular. So again, we're working with those half-carat diamonds that we're going to get you a solitaire opportunity on. I also have this one. Wait till you see this. This is our Indica Light. Oh my goodness. So see how they differ when you get more blues? So just wanted to show you that comparison there, and that's going to be for you. And then we have a Padparasha round, so I want to show that to you as well. So again, enjoy, and yes, my email, sure, Ursula. I mean, Tony, if you want to type it in, otherwise I can just say it. My email is Lauren Blair TV, LaurenBlair TV, as in television, @gmail.com. So yes, that answers that question. And then here we go, last call on $19.99. If you'd like that one, we're going to keep on moving. We've got some earrings to show you on a wheel. If you like that Indica Light, yes, that's coming. But I want to show the Padparasha after we have the blue sapphire, which of course is gone. Now we're going to show you our Padparasha Parasha, but what makes this so special is that it is a round and it's extremely saturated. And look at that. That is a very unusual stone. And yet, one more thing to add that also gives you a super rarity is that it's unheated. 112-3550 is your item number on the round that you're seeing here. We'll come in a little closer. We are not shy. Take a look at that cutting and that clarity you are getting out of that beautiful sapphire. It is a one of a kind, of course, and it is a good size, 89 pointer on this one, so it's what we consider a light 1 carat. It's also got the white, yellow, or rose gold option to it as well, and 72 points in the diamond weight and a brand new markdown on this one. And from that side profile, when it spins, you can really see that clarity coming through. Sapphires are not a stone that readily give you clarity. It's not automatic. Sometimes there are stones that do, that are just naturally clean. And not all of them share that. There are certain stones like paraíbas, tourmalines in general, and also emeralds that are known for having a lot of inclusions. Sometimes stones really in this category, sapphire, they somewhat fall in between. They're not usually clean just by nature, but they're also not necessarily known to be heavily included. But it's usually why the heating process that usually occurs with any and every stone out there, typically, that's why that's so important. Because usually it's the heating of the sapphires that also helps to take any of those natural inclusions that exist in the rough material and sort of kind of burn those off to make it a more highly clean stone. Well, this stone did not get that benefit. So what you have to keep in mind is that makes it really rare when you've got a size like this that's also clean like this is in the round. So you're getting that extra, you know, that's a level of rarity you don't expect. It didn't get that advantage. It didn't essentially get any help. So all that is right now is that beautiful stone, the clarity it has, the great color that it's giving you, and the fact that it's also going to be very affordable to the tune of less than $39.99. We're talking about a lot less, so get ready. This is the time when you start dialing in, especially if you've waited on a pad parasha. If you don't have one yet, great chance to pick one up. I want to show it on the hand here. Keep in mind it would look lovely in the yellow gold or in this particular saturation too. It would look great in rose gold too if you want to just kind of soften that. Look, I would say white gold and yellow gold are your best bets here, but it's not 39 or 49. We're going to go the opposite way. Make it a lot more affordable for you. And again, natural unheated pad parasha. Maybe it's the final piece of the pad parasha or of the sapphire collection, because we talked about it earlier. A lot of people try to collect the different colors of sapphires. This is usually the one that's the toughest to get. So to get an opportunity to get one affordably, it's here, it's now, and let's make it easy right now. It's going to be only, you know what, let's make it, I don't even want to ask for $2,000. Love it, but we're here to bring you a better value than that. We really are. So instead, we're going to make it only, you know what, 19 or 18 or 17 or 16. We'll try something a little bit different, and we'll just make this one $14.99 only. There is your value on a pad parasha. I'm trying to think, have I had a pad parasha ring that is that affordable in a big size? Not really. Not that I can recall, especially when it's the unheated material that you get here. So exquisite value. Don't forget we have diamonds more on the way. They are coming out at about the bottom of next hour, so it's about 45 minutes away. Stick around. We'll bring you that diamond opportunity. We still have our Congolese stone, our elongated. We still have the rhodochrosite, the black opal, the multicolored sapphires, and the Windsor sapphire. Jason, did you pick something up just now? Okay, sounds good. So we've got, again, last call on this one, $14.99. Let's move along. We've got a yellow sapphire pendant and also a 38 karat tanzanite. The one I flashed earlier, yes, indeed, is 38 carats. You got to see it. This is one for the collectors out there, and truly one of our best. Usually when we've seen the bigger stones, they do tend to be the rounds. This is a fancy cut in its own right. Take a look at this one. You'll see what we're talking about here. This is actually a radiant cut. And then we added all princess cut diamonds to it. So you see it almost may look like an emerald cut at first just because the outside perimeter, but then you see it has this fancy facet pattern that makes it the radiant cut with all the red flashes. And then we added this block of princess cut diamonds at the top for your bail. And then right above the stone there is almost a trillion shape, but that's also created with the princess cut. So very important piece there. and we love to see it. So that's our 38 karat, I forgot, 3810, plus a carat 11 in diamonds, plus it is Museum Reserve, of course. Let's show another request here coming up. It's a Sierra Santa Maria Aqua. This is a good one. Ursula, we've got your request coming up, so I just want to let you know that 38 karat is here. That's our Podparasha here. That one's going to be our Podparasha for $14.99. Here is a stunning, oh, this is beautiful. I just cannot, I can't think of anything prettier really in jewelry than an aquamarine that is Sierra Santa Maria that's emerald cut. There's something about this combination I just can't get enough of. And you are looking at the superstar saturation of aqua when it's obviously, it needs a little cleaning from the back. I cleaned the front. It's like sometimes there's a little bit of those water spots through the back. So again, that's really usually needs like a little steam cleaning. So it's a clean stone. Can 100% guarantee you that is a very, very clean stone. It's a powerful stone. And it is true that with this stone or any other that's a lighter color, when you get a stone that is usually a lighter saturation, i.e. a pastel, sometimes the emerald cuts are tougher to get and still maintain that really great saturation. You're getting it here, no doubt about it. Let's take a look at it. It's 1124023, one in the world, and yeah, it's gonna go very, very quickly, we know that. It's gonna be a special piece here. The color is amazing. It's got a carat 15 in diamonds as well. And so thrilled to bring it to you. What a day, what a lineup, what a really cool show. I mean, there's just so much on the way. Blue wings are here, butterflies are here, yellow diamonds are here, all the usual suspects. But the great values that a Sunday end of the week show can bring us, and look at that on. So you see it's the outer halo that just splits right at the very side to then split into that split shank. And then you can choose the white, the yellow, or the rose, but it is so on fire. It is not $59.99, and again, good Sierra Santa Maria should be all day. I don't know if you've seen these published in auction prices and what they go for. We see them go for Paraíba numbers per carat, 60,000, 70,000, only when it's Sierra Santa Maria. If you're thinking I'm just making that up because aquamarines you've seen elsewhere for less, well, there's a big difference between regular aqua that has little to no color at all versus what we're seeing here that's got those really bright baby blues. And it's not even $59.99. Are you ready? This is for one caller. Again, do not be intimidated by the fact it's for a request. It really matters only who's first on the phone lines. That is how we determine the winner. Seems like the only fair way to do it when it comes to our one-of-a-kinds that are so incredible. So all you have to do is dial in. It's not going to be $59, $49, $39, $29. I'm trying to move some jewelry here in our last few minutes of this hour. Then we're going to have those diamond specials coming up. The studs, yes, they have a matched pendant to go with them. And it's more affordable. So maybe you were thinking about the studs, but you want to spend a little less and still get your VS diamonds. We've got you covered today. So make sure you stay with me because there is a big value on a diamond pendant, and it's going to be very quick to go because we don't have nearly the quantity we were hoping for because the studs were so popular and they utilize the same size stone. So it's going to be limited, which is why we're not talking too much about it, but just know it is coming, okay? So take a look at this. It's not going to be $29.99 either. We're going to make it a lot more affordable right now. The first caller gets it for only, I can't believe it, $19.99. First caller scenario, that will be it. It will fly out of here. It's got the 115, tremendous diamond weight there. Love to see aqua that has, again, emerald cut, that is still delivering that type of color. It's amazing, and it's gonna be only for just one caller. So good luck on that one. Let's see who's got it. White, yellow, rose gold, sure. It does not matter when you talk about that kind of saturation level. And again, with most aquas, we would say, oh, don't go with the yellow gold. On this one, you can really do it because it's got such a great, strong, saturated blue to it. So feel free to go with the yellow or the rose gold if you prefer it. So by the way, bonito white, it's here. It's one of the coolest stones when you can find it. And we're gonna make it super, super affordable. Honestly, there is no price point on these. There's no set price level. Look at this. It is a different color blue, but it looks like the ultimate sapphire. And yet that is crazy rare, everybody. So bonito white is here. One of the world's rarest stones. I've not had a big gem quality stone on this show before. And when I had small stones, it was one of those where it was like, they were still tens of thousands of dollars for teeny tiny material. And yet here we go. I hope somebody gets this one. tonight or today just because it's such an important stone, and then we'll tell you all about the bonitoite. So again, it's kind of a museum show here, but with the affordables mixed in like this one. And we're so excited about it. I can't believe we have a 66-point bonitoite. Fluoresces under UV light. We don't see that with a lot of stones, so that's one of the coolest things about it. Really special stone, and I've not seen one that gemmy before, so we're excited about it. And that's going to be coming up in a little bit, and wasn't actually discovered all that long ago, but you know, right in that area of Central California between San Fran and LA, that's where it was discovered back in 1907. So we'll talk about it. And again, if you already know you love it, well, give us a call. Now look at this. This is cool. This is a very large necklace, and I just want to show you, for those of you that like the big statement pieces, check this pendant out. It's one of our largest we've ever done in diamonds. It's yellow diamonds and white diamonds. Check that out. It's 4 individual oval yellow diamonds set in a marquise of white diamonds as well. And that does not move. It's all stationary. And then you get this incredible smooth, silky box link chain. That is one special necklace. And if you like it, 112-4869. Give you a great value really quickly on this one, but it is definitely a statement. It's going to be 18 karat solid gold. Let me just kind of show you the length here so you get an idea of what this is all about. It's going to be our 142 in yellow diamonds. Yes. Let's try the aqua again. Sure, we'll do that. And you can see this pendant is about 2 3/4 inches in length. And then you've got the 4 larger oval yellows. Let me go ahead and grab the aqua real quick and show that to you. It's 142 in the yellow diamond ovals, and then you're getting 65 points in the white. Now, 65 points. I would have guessed that would have been more. So we'll go with it. 65 points in diamonds, but that's going to be well over 2 carats in overall diamond weight in the 18 karat gold. I just popped on the aquamarine here for you as well. Here's the aqua on the hand one more time. So there's that gorgeous Sierra Santa Maria. Yes. Of course. Let me show you the back of the aqua. Let's go back up close for that for you. And here it is. This is now, it's going to be that, again, split shank. Keep that in mind. There's the inside of the aqua center stone. You can see the perfect symmetrical culet there right down the middle. You get that all of this outside foundation is going to sit and elevate it up off the hand, and then you've got a little bit of a split shank, so there's that open work to it. And that is one fabulous looking aquamarine. So that is $19.99, still here at the moment. So sounds good. Then we're going to show you this pendant in a little bit more detail, and this chain that's coming with it is 18 inches, but adjustable. You can make it shorter. And then back to our 2 3/4 inch pendant, which is 112-4869, and that would be 142 plus, again, it's 65 points in the white diamonds. And keep in mind, those diamonds are huge. If we've got the 1 carat 42 in the ovals, there are only going to be the 4 stones that you see there. So it is over 35 points a piece, about 35.5 points exactly. So figure they're all over 1/3 of a carat. Great length to it. 18 karat solid chain is included. This is where you've got adjustability. So you see that little bead there? That's going to slide to make it shorter than 18 inches if you like. You see it's all mirror finished to that box link chain. Let's show it from a distance away as well. Here it is against the neckline, just with that open work. I think it's important to see it against the skin tone so you can see the open work. And then, of course, if you were to see it, I'll just move over so you can see it against a little darker color here and really appreciate what that's all about. So very, very special stylized design here, where it's going to be a little bit lengthier than most of the pieces we bring, but all those really important. And again, there's that S-curve again that's going to wrap through the marquise of the white diamonds and then meet where the base stone is actually going to sit on top of the white diamonds there that you have. And this chain is so nice to go with everything. You can take this pendant off, use the chain with other things. There's my Brazilian Paraíba and diamond collar, by the way. We'll go back to the hand here. And then you know what I'm going to do, Tony? Actually, we'll go up close. Let me show this piece, because we obviously want to see the incredible yellow diamonds here up close, and get ready because it's super affordable. And look at their color. They're very nice color, very good saturation. We'll make this easy right now. It's only going to be, you know what? I got an $89.99 price tag. I want to try to get away from that as quickly as possible here, just send it out the door because it's so unique and specialty. We'll make this one just $2,999 only, with those over 35 point individual yellow diamond ovals that, keep in mind, when you're shopping around here, it is going to be the oval stones. And when you see our yellows, they're all natural in their color, natural from the earth. So very important, really, really special. Cannot wait to see who's got that designer piece with, of course, that beautiful There's something so sleek about a well-made box chain, the slinky nature of it, the sleekness of it, the mirror finishing they put on top of that to really make sure that it is just, it's also matching the mirror finishing of that line that runs through your yellow diamond. So that's very, very important. And only just that one at $29.99 if you'd like it. I think our aquamarine may be gone. We're verifying on that aqua. All right, so we'll take a good verification on that one. Yes. The what? Oh, of course, yes, here's the bail. So let's just show it here. Actually, that's a really, I'm glad they asked for that because you know what? It doesn't look to me like it's gonna come off that chain. So the chain is adjustable, so you've got the many lengths, but it looks like, yeah, to make sure that it's right behind the point of the marquise, it's a smaller bail. So yeah, this is your, let me just test it real quick. I'll see, because it's kind of, you always wanna just make sure. It doesn't look like it will, but sometimes it's deceiving. So let me just see, and the answer is no. It will not come off the chain. So the chain is gonna be a full part of the piece here. So, and I'll show you here what I'm talking about in case you're wondering. That's where, again, this chain, but it's a beautiful chain. So yes, this one is sold. So again, no, it won't come off the chain. You can see there that that end will not come out of that bail, but that one is gone. And thank you so much. And then again, we'll go, just reminder, I've got this indicolite here that, speaking of great elongated pendants, we've got the indicolite fancy cut 1125-725. And again, don't forget to call and ask about the aqua. I'm not sure if that's gone or not. And then I know that necklace just sold. And then we've got the Padparasha, the unheated round. But I want to get to this one, which is so, so impressive, isn't it? This is a really lovely piece and a great looking pendant that is going to be 1125-725. And we'll see if we can just bring this forward. Obviously, we're going to come in because this one's not quite 2.5 inches or 2 3/4. It's a little bit less lengthy. And it does have the most creative, I love the bail that matches because it makes sense with that shape and size of that stone to have the bail be almost this similar shape and then really kind of wrapping around the top tip of the stone there, which is really important. And that's a 346 indicolite with a fancy cut. Now wait till you see this from a distance, the way it moves and the way the light transitions through this amazing stone. And then it does have a diamond weight. It's going to be slight. 7 points in diamond, stays in the white gold only. Let me show it to you from a distance. So you can see this bail is even larger than the last. So yes, this is going to work with, I would say it's even going to work with diamonds by the yard, it looks like. So you've got a great length, but this is what's so much fun about that cutting. Look at the way the light just ripples through that stone in such a cool way. You've got your length of the piece going to be 1.25 inches from top to bottom. And then of course that is set in the white gold, stays that way of course. Indicolite's more of that blue teal in that tourmaline. So a little less green than a regular green tourmaline, yet look at that from a distance. See, it just becomes even more alive. Then you're going to put your favorite chain with it and be good to go out the door and have that beautiful tapered elongated pear shape. So really pretty kabuki cutting there, and you can see how it just shimmers with those almost mermaid-like colors, almost like iridescence that you would see from almost like a peacock feather is what it's reminiscent of. And we'll go back to the wheel and we'll share it with you right now for one caller only. And yes, diamonds by the yard, it will work. Great looking stone. Look how clean it is. This is one of those stones that struggles with clarity, not this individual gem. And we're going to blow it out right now. $4,999. We've seen a lot of those bigger price tags today. I am doing a number on all the pieces so we can make them affordable no matter how specialty or how rare it is. So this is your chance right now to pick it up. And it is going to be only for one caller, and we'll do it for, you know what, send it out. 2,008, you know what, 2888, I'm going to skip it. Let's skip it. Let's make it easier. We've got the top of the hour 3 minutes away, and we got a big top of the hour special to commemorate it. So instead of 28, let's make it $19.99 first caller. $19.99, save you $3 off the one indicolite piece we have of the day. And then get ready, big ruby is here. We've got some unheated tanzanite of a very unique color, or colors really. We've got a Paraíba wheel that's going to be our 6-carat plusers in the green, neon Paraíbas. And let me also remind you, we have rhodochrosite, black opal, Windsor sapphire, all still available from this hour. So some great pieces to choose from. And then of course, don't forget to ask about the Paraíba, the collar that I'm wearing with diamonds is going to be one of our best values we've ever seen, and it's truly the rarest piece I can possibly bring to you. And it is going to be so much under, I will just tell you, it's under $100,000. And I know it's not easy to find Paraíbas. Brazilian Paraíbas are the original source. So just a reminder, we're going to go under $100,000 on this very necklace that I'm wearing. It's the collar that you've been asking about already. And that is it right there with all of those, every single one of them, Brazilian Paraíbas in that bright turquoise, blue-green, neon, that is so amazing. And this one is, again, for one caller, and that is set in platinum, and it also has over 6 carats in diamonds. So keep that in mind, and it looks incredible. Platinum piece, you got to believe it. It's under $100,000. So talk to us about that one if you're interested in owning the most elite piece of jewelry I think we've ever seen. And I really mean that. That's far and away more rare than even big diamonds, than even big tanzanites, than even large Paraíbas, because our typical large Paraíbas are Mozambique stones. These are all original source Brazilian stones. So amazing piece there. Just a reminder, $587 among 20 individual ovals that are matched, 6 carats plus in diamonds, set in platinum. We're going under $100,000, and we'd love to talk to you about it. So if you're interested or curious about that one, let me know. It's actually, I was measuring right in between 16.5 and 17. I've got it jogged back a little bit so it sits a little lower than where I'm wearing it. I just wanted it to look right with the collar. So didn't want it to interfere. So anyway, that's here, and it's under $100,000. So definitely let me know if you want to inquire about that. So affordable for what that is, and truly a once-in-a-lifetime piece of jewelry. Let's go back to our wheel, take a look at our other type of tourmaline, the blues and greens of indicolite, and without copper, of course. And then what are we going to do before our top of the hour? We got time for one more quick item before we go. It's an amazing, amazing stone. And I just got to show it really quickly here because this is one of the brightest yellow sapphires. It's like almost like more on par with an orange diamond. If you've ever seen an orange diamond, that's the color you're getting, but this is sapphire, and it's got that deep, deep bright golden, where instead of being a lighter canary yellow, it's bright. It's like a marigold color. Think sunflowers blooming in like a wild field of flowers. You can imagine that color you're getting is so just striking. Then it's in a heart shape on top of it. It's 1125317, and this is going to be our 112 heart shape. And we're only about a half hour away from our diamond pendant, by the way. So very excited, looking forward to that one. The match to the earring set we had yesterday, and here's our 112 with 84 points in diamonds in the signature style, but adapted for that heart shape, which is oh so rare. And we're going to blow it out right now. This is for one caller only, and we're already at the top of the hour. So welcome in. If you just tuned in, we're so glad to have you with us today. It's a Sunday. We are live. And jewelry is flying. That's what happens on a Sunday, right? We are so excited to have the next 2 hours of live shopping with you. So thrilled. Again, if you have any questions for us or any requests, please let us know. That's the phone number to dial. Easiest direct way is to just dial in. Let us know what you're looking for. We'll help you out. This is going to be a great sapphire discount, of course, September birthstone. So again, birthday celebrations that are happening. This would be a great way to celebrate with a heart-shaped stone that is super, super, super rare. Of course, the big, bold colors we love of that. Almost like pop of orangey yellow. Definitely a bright golden color here. Let's take a look at it. It's a heart shape. We love it. And it's going to be super, super affordable for you right now. We're going to take it down a notch in this, the whole $49.99 deal is one thing. Let's make it a lot easier for you right now. It is not going to be $4,999. I'm changing everything with this pricing. And yes, we've seen a lot of $5,000 pieces here today so far, and we'll continue to, but none of them stay that way. I'll make it easy right now. It's $1,499 instead. A lot easier, a lot more affordable, and get ready, big top of the hour is coming up. Officially there, so we are ready to help you out with an important piece that is coming up. And yes,
do you have the aqua ring?
It's in that box. Yeah, it is. And did that one go yet? Okay, so again, last call on the sapphire. Let me try this on for you, and then we're going to be moving on. We'll see who's got it. This is the finishing, by the way. Just like all of our signature styles, from the smaller to the larger, look what that does for giving you great, great under gallery work. And here is your heart shape. And yes, the sun likes it. Our Sunday sun is here. And there is our very, very special Sunday sale price on a sapphire. So $14.99, one caller only on that one. Look at how beautiful. It's a true heart shape. It's not a pseudo heart. It's not a pear shape trying to be. It's not a trillion trying to be. We saw that earlier, that, you know, still works sometimes. We saw that earlier in a gold quartz, and it was lovely, and it's gone. But now this is that true detailed, defined cleft that makes it a heart shape. We'll see who's got it. $14.99. And I would not imagine that's going to stick around for very long here. And beautiful, beautiful color, isn't it? So that is it. And then let's see here. We've got a couple pieces from hour number one. If you're curious or interested, let us know. We'll help you out there. Got a great top of the hour special for you as well. I'm looking forward to that. And anything you'd like to see or request, this is the time to do it, because we have some very, very important pieces on the way. Welcome into Sunday. That heart shape, looking right now to see who's got it. Think it's gone, but I'm not sure. Check with your operators. Yes, you've got the heart shape. All right, so Allison's got the heart shape. Thank you for being with us today. My name is Lauren Blair. This is our last 2 hours together tonight, today, and I don't know why I keep saying tonight, just because it's been a long day already. But here we go. This is going to be a really, really exciting moment to get something special. Don't forget, we are only 28 minutes, 27 now, away from our diamond pendant. It is the match to the earrings we had yesterday. Yesterday, I brought you the most monumental value in diamond studs we've ever brought before, the 1 carat diamond studs. We actually had to work basically all night long and into this morning to make sure that we could bring you the pendant that was promised. And it was not easy. So we're really excited. We still don't have a lot of quantity, but at least instead of saying, sorry, there is no pendant, we're gonna bring you a very, very short abridged presentation on a diamond solitaire in a 1/2 carat. So this is where I would, just like yesterday, encourage you to look around, do your searches, call your favorite jewelry stores, look around at what 1/2 carat VS diamond studs or solitaires go for, because we're gonna blow everybody's price out of the water here today. So excited about that. And then we also have, are you ready? Tanzanite in an 8 carat. It's a blue wing block D cushion cut square. You're gonna love it. Also have a yellow diamond and a designer diamond band. But this is what I wanna get to for our top of the hour. We have an incredible earring that is your one and done, go with everything, but not basic. So I bet you don't have these. You probably have diamond hoops. You might even have diamond studs. Hopefully you have diamond studs after yesterday. And now we're going to show you something that's called diaspore, but it changes color and it starts as a neutral. It really changes to a neutral as well. This is one of the coolest stones and it's rare. It's also pricey. We're going to show you what we do compared to everybody else where you've ever seen it. Their prices are different. We're going to do something wild here. Take a look. Oh, and these never sip. I just had this design for the first time over the last couple of days, and this is a design that, as much as we love it, doesn't sit very well on the wheel. So I'll give them a little bit of help here, and just know they are pear-shaped diaspores. It's going to be 1125714, and they sit like so, and they're going to be yellow, white, or rose gold. We just went with that kind of tonal match to start here, and then you're going to get this drop earring that looks so incredible, does it not? And then wait till you see it's got a little filigree action, little designer element there, really special look. I got to just prop them up for you, and then you will be amazed at what we're going to do on the pricing. So you do get diaspores at $240 total weight. Let me just go ahead and save that one for the, I'm going to try it on for you. And then we're going to give you a great value where you see it's got that lotus blossom type of detail, a little bit of mill green there at the base. 7 points is your diamond weight. That's going to be right up top, right there in front of your lever back. And we're going to do white, yellow, or rose gold. So great value coming your way. Match pair of pairs, and not going to be anything like what you would expect to pay. I'm going to pop one on here really quickly, show you the length. That's important to see. It is a lever back style. Here's the length they're going to give you. We're going to keep on rocking through a Sunday of incredible jewelry, and it is one of the best lineups I have ever seen. But look at that, 1 inch plus. It's about 1.25 inches top to bottom. I'm going to pop one on for you as well. White, yellow, rose gold, and not even $19.99. I know, forgive me, it doesn't sit on its own. I need 2 hands to put on a lever back, and then you'll see them on. That's what I think we all want to see anyways, is how do they look when they're actually on? How are they going to drop? How are they going to move? How are they going to look from a distance away like you see there? That's the look we want to see right there. So you see that great drop they have, and it starts with that almost like a little diamond spear spike, and then you've got that base. Let's go back to our wheel. I love the way they almost look vintage, don't they? They almost look a little bit vintage, right? A little bit like a vintage kind of rope design, kind of interesting, isn't it? How this looks from a distance away. Let me just help prop it up here. And then the diamonds, they give it that diamond weight right up top only, and then the rest is all mill grain around it. So it's almost like you have a diamond cutting or a diamond finishing with the mill grain around the stone, but you already see little flashes of the pinks and the reds and the purples. This is what it turns to if you're in a different lighting environment. You've got more than just greens and goldens. You actually get that really pretty pinky mauve tone. I'm going to blow them out. They're not even $9.99. Let's move it. We got so many great ideas here today, and this is one of our most affordable ideas of the day. So we're excited about it. It's not $888. This is one of the more high-end superstar stones out there. It's a phenomenal stone, yes, but it's really high-end, and when you find it anywhere else, we're going to be some of the original purveyors of this material, and yet we blow it out accordingly. And it's not going to be $888 or $777 or even $699. Trust me, you want these diaspora drops. Very few to go around. Hey, it's the first thing I've had today that I've got more than one of, so I'll take it. But not many at all. And then let me show you how, if I can do this double tweezing here, we can show you here what they look like at the very same time. So you see the incredible, look at that matching. That's what we want to see right there. They're going back to back, and look at how perfectly they are matched. We're going to take them down even lower than $6.99, and we are already crazy busy on the phone lines. I'm probably not going to have a pair to go around for everybody. That would be the caveat here. So definitely dial in early. They're not $6.99. You know how expensive these are elsewhere? I looked at a wholesale trade show, the last one I was at, which was earlier this year. I was only there for a day, but I made sure to find out what the price per carat on diaspores were. It was $2,800 a carat. $2,800. You have 2.5 carats almost in diaspora here. And yet we were looking at $2,800, and that was wholesale. That was wholesale pricing. We're going to make it even better than $6.99. And operators, will you do me a favor? Let me know how many pairs you have. Just scream them out because I got to keep track. And they're not even, you know what? Let's just blow them out. $599. Go ahead, get a pair if you can. And that way, everybody gets their diaspores here today, loving that look, that quality, everything about them. A little bit of open work that makes it look lacy at the base. One pair, two pair. You've got a pair? Thank you. Yellow, white, or rose, by the way. Thank you. One for every caller on the line so far. That is the way you shop one of the rarest stones. We just made it look not so rare with that price tag, but trust me, it is. It is a super, super unusual, highly, we're in some rarefied air here when it comes to our gems. Love that one. And this is amazing. So it's just important. It's an important way to go. Definitely let us know if you like it. It is fabulous. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. $5.99. Let's keep moving. We got about 30 seconds left with those. And that is the big top of the hour. Bonito white. I cannot believe I have bonito white, 38 karat blue wings. I mean, butterflies, all in the same show. Paraibas, Brazilian Paraiba diamond collars. I mean, this is really, truly one of the most exotic lineups we've ever had. Ever. It's good. So make sure you stay with us to see all the fabulous pieces. Maybe it's window shopping, maybe it's walking through the museum without having to even get up off the chair, right? I love that. We just bring the museum to you. Turn on your TV, the museum's there. I love that. That is just one of the coolest things about this show, right? Things you never thought you'd see, even when you're used to watching what we do, and yet we can bring you something new and fresh every day. It's fabulous. It is. It's like Christmas morning every single day of the year. All right, let's move on. $5.99 on those. Thank you so much. Yellow sapphire pendants also here. Don't forget the heart shape's already gone in the sapphire, but we do have a pendant that is going to be coming up as well. Love the pendant. It's a little more of a traditional yellow color, but we do have it's a big carat 62 for you. So that's on the way. Then we've got our wheel of green Paraibas. Got some great value for you on everything. I do have a nice emerald too. It's a round. I probably should mention this because every time I have one of these, they're very popular. But then we wait months and months and months at a time and don't see another. Look at this. And truth be told, it's better on the hand. It really is. Keep calling on the earrings. By the way, I have 2 pairs left right now. And that's, maybe I didn't even factor every single one of them in yet because it looks like we've got, another caller. So 1 pair left, it looks like now, on the diaspora earrings, but I told you they're limited. Now we're going to take a look and wait till we zoom back to see the whole piece in its glory here. But look at that. That is all the series of baguettes and rounds together that make up the look of a very large marquise. It's 112-1024 is your item number. We start with 18 karat solid gold. That's where it begins. Then you have the diamonds that are going to be a carat 66 overall, which, let me show it to you on the hand because it's going to look a lot bigger and bolder than that. That is all we need to say. 112-1024. This is what baguettes do. And I know they pick up some glare here, so let me show them because they're white diamonds. And you see right there, without that glare that hits the surface, that would be the definition of white, clean, bright diamonds. Right there, you see it. And then it's got the same type of combination, but striped and rows down the sides that alternate the baguettes and the rounds. Look at it on the hand, though, because what it ends up looking like is like you're wearing one gigantic diamond. And yet, one gigantic diamond does not do this. Those mirror-like flashes, those brilliant fluorescence you get from the diamonds top and bottom that are your round brilliance. There's nothing but baguettes and rounds here making up that ring. But I like to mention, and keep in mind there's one more thing about this one that we cannot size. This ring, i.e., we're still going to get you your size, but we can't size it. We can't take a size 7 and make it a size 10, or we can't take a 7 and make it a 3 because of the way all these different rows of channel set baguettes are set. So what that means is this is made custom for you. It is worth the wait time. It's a little bit extra wait time, but it's worth it because this is going to be a favorite. And if you love white diamonds, obviously we specialize in color, in exotics. We love our exotic stones. We love all the color we bring. But we know that there's a contingency, I'm one of them, that really still love, and as far as what we wear every day, it's oftentimes diamonds. And it's white diamonds. We know they go with everything. We know they look great. There's always a place on the hand to wear our all white diamond pieces. So that's what you get here. Really, really special piece. And yet look at it again from a close-up, then from a distance, because we're going to make it super affordable right now. And it's only going to be $29.99. Have to let you know these are some of the most expensive exotic pieces to create in the industry. And yet it creates that what we call the illusion setting style. And yet you're getting this fabulous idea with these amazing stripes of diamonds down the side. This is the one you should own. And I know that we like to see, sometimes we'll do little tiny pave where we can get you $1,000 a carat. It doesn't happen because of the big size of these individual baguettes, the way they're custom tapered to meet up and make that gorgeous shape and curve that you have of this ring, the amazing diamonds down the sides, $29.99. One more time on the hand here, because this is really, if you've always kind of thought, I love it for those of us that would love to have a big diamond, but maybe don't have millions of dollars to spend on one piece of jewelry. Here is the way you get it, and that is obviously a lot less, $29.99, but gives you really that big single diamond look, but so much more interesting because the way it flashes. So it's so many reasons to actually even prefer designs like this over some of those big individual stones out there. So huge value, $29.99. I know there's always a line for requests coming in for that particular design and designer style. Just a reminder, we're only 15 minutes away from bringing you the big diamond deal. Now, obviously that's a big diamond deal, but we have the diamond solitaire coming up at the bottom of this hour. Very limited. Ultimate gift idea as well. I'm encouraging you to think, even though we're only about a week into September, I'm really encouraging you to think about gifting for holidays, gifting for any occasion that's coming up anytime in the future, because these values, I literally spent the entire day after the show basically fielding emails, phone calls, messages. You should have heard this place. Everybody was so elated with what we were able to do on a 1 carat diamond stud set yesterday. Our value was so tremendous. It was unlike anything we'd ever brought, and miles of discounting from where we'd been in the past. And then today we're bringing you the complimentary piece, or maybe it's the piece that you need, because if you already have studs, we've got the pendant to match. So make sure you stay with me. It's only 14 and a half minutes from now. We'll bring out, it is very, very limited. That is why I'm making sure you know when exactly it's coming up, so you're ready to take advantage, because we have so few and it is limited. And I think being a pendant, it's going to be great giftable as well. So I think a lot of people are going to be taking maybe more than just one, two. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look here though at our fabulous diamond ring, and then let's get to some more color. We've got some emeralds on the way. We've got a great wheel, and I also have a yellow diamond deal that's going to be one of our very, very best coming up a little bit later with a 1 carat center stone. And here's the good news, it's an oval, which I know so many of you want. I'm going to do our quick Paraíba wheel because we've got a discount on our biggest and best of our bright green Paraíbas. Whether you like a lot of diamonds or something a little more simple, let's bring these out. I know this already probably piqued your interest when I said at the top of the show, we have Paraíbas on discount. They are the ultimate bright greens. Look at the pear shape. This is the one that I think is going to go first because of the amount of diamonds with it. And then we also have this incredible oval. I'm going to start off here with this. Look at this fabulous. Oh my gosh, that stone. Again, we're thrilled to bring these to you, especially considering we've got one for everybody. Whether, again, you go with a little more simple diamond weight, that's in the center with the cushion cut. Then we have the oval that's elongated on the left, and the big pear shape on the right. Let's just scoot these up a little bit here. That one's going to balance very gingerly here, so we'll see if that stays for the moment. And then, yeah, that one seemed to be happy first, and now not so much. But there it is. We'll give you all the looks here. Don't worry, you'll see them on the hand. You'll see all the details, but this is definitely not going to last. When we talk about 3 incredible copper-bearing tourmalines that are bright green, those lime green neons that we love with the Paraiba, that is a very lacy-like mounting. The 2 left and right are going to have a lot of diamond weight for you. It is our last call, and I know how many of you have been hoping to get some of this Paraiba before it's gone. We've been bringing them of late. They're almost sold out. We've been seeing, obviously, the blue greens here for a while. These are the neon greens, and that actually tends to be a favorite among collectors because of the high-end copper content. It's a higher intensity, higher saturation of copper that you have in these stones. So it tends to be one that's favorited by designers and collectors. And yet every stone up here is a 6 carat or more, and that's going to be a 606, a 617, and we'll talk about the 632, which is going to be that big cushion cut. Actually, the middle one with the lesser diamond weight is the bigger stone. So all 3 are going to be the same price. That is what we're doing. It's not just a trio, it's a blowout. It's about, hey, they've been here before. We presented them in the past. They were $19,999, and one was even greater. And now we're going to bring them down so they can be super affordable right here, right now. That's what we're doing here to make this easy, to make it simple. All you have to do is call. I would recommend doing that on the early side so you don't miss out, because obviously of the 3, they're vastly different. So you're going to have a favorite cut, you're going to have a favorite design, and you want to be there on the phone lines ready to go to get that favorite before it's gone to somebody else. So we're taking a look at them, and let me walk you through which is which, because it is going to be, first of all, the 606 is over here. That's going to be the smallest stone, but that's on carat weight. So again, you can judge it for what it looks like because you get a better idea. It's a really large look. That one's super clean too. I love that one. That one's going to be the 606 with a carat 54 in diamonds. My goodness, that's a lot of diamond weight. Then we go to the center. The center is the cushion cut. That's going to be our 632. So that's the largest stone of the 3. It's got a stack of diamonds at 49 points. Then we go over to the pair. Talk about a heavy piece of gold. That is 18 karat solid gold. So is the one on the left, by the way. 2 18K, 1 14K. That one's going to be, let me see if I can get the smudges off the surface of the stone. That's going to be, my pear shape is actually a 617. So we're going to give you a great value on this one as well. 617 plus the diamond weight that's really wrapping and swirling and looping around it. Get this, it's a carat 68 in diamonds along that pear shape. Here's how you go. Get your favorite, dial early, please. I don't have any more in this size range. This is everything we've got. And we're so thrilled to bring them to a new price tag and a discount for you before we get to our pendant, which is on the way. So it's really a matter of, can you be on the phone lines first and fast? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to treat yourself to something incredibly special? Here's how we do it, and get right on the lines, because I'll tell you right now, I've been selling these for 20 years exactly. 20 years, literally in October, was the first time Paraibas were brought on the air loose. I was the one lucky enough to present them at that time. It was so many years ago, but they were loose stones then. You'd have to supply your own great jewelry. We've done all that for you. They are ready to wear. They're beautiful stones. They're bright as can be, and there's a great value that's better than even $10,000 on 6 carat stones. Now, in the blue greens we've had, our 2 carats go for $15,000. The 2 carat stones we have. That's what you need to consider here. This is a way to get a much larger gem presence in ultimate neons, but you get it for so much less than, we already brought them down to $99.99. That's half off where they should be, and that's already so much less than you even buy the 2 carats for typically. So that should be telling you these are still Paraibas. They are copper bearing 100%. We know that. That is verified. And yet you get the ultimate copper content when you do get that ultimate green color. When they are lime greens, this is not a typical green tourmaline color. You see they're really on par with, think like juicy fresh limes, that bright neon. That's what Paraiba is known for. The copper and the manganese are what give it so much of that neon color. But of course, you're getting more copper, which is why they tend to be a little bit more green. And that's really the difference maker. So many collectors since day one, when I've been bringing these on television, have been looking specifically for the bright greens like these are, for that level of copper content, because that's what in a lot of circles is considered more rare. So the fact that they're already under $10,000, when they're 6 carat plusers, Very impressive. It's the most bang for your Paraíba buck, no doubt about it. Take a look at them here, and we'll get you a better value than even 99 or 89 or 79. This is my blowout. They've been here for at least 2 presentations apiece. That means they're time to go. They were $20,000 or more, each and every one of them. And now it doesn't matter. We're taking them to a lower price just so that you can get them home, try them out. You have a money-back guarantee as well. Keep that in mind. And they are not going to be 79, 69, even 59.99. There has never been this size stone ever brought to this price tag. We are at the end of our week. We are ready to move some great jewelry. We are doing that right now. And you don't even pay 59. Keep in mind the one that I'm holding here off to the left, that does have a carat 54 in diamonds. The one on the opposite side, and we're already verifying, has a carat 68. So if you want to go big diamond weight, you're definitely getting some of the largest diamond mountings we do that have been custom made around these stones, and they're right here on this wheel. This one again, 154. The pear shape is 168. That's the diamond weight. Who wants what? They're going to go. And I would imagine that this oval and the pear shape, given those diamond weights, are going to go first. That's just my guess. Who knows? The largest stone is in the middle. Remember, that cushion cut is actually the 6 carat 32. I'll make them all easy. They're already gone probably. I'm saving you more money because that's what I do. That's what I believe in. Not just about what you can get, but what is going to bring you, our TVON family, the best value possible. It's right here. It's right here. Which one are you thinking about, Allison? I'll try it on. And just be aware, I'm not going to offer them for $59.99. She wants the pear shape. Let's take a look at that. Actually, we have a couple people on the pear shape. Get ready to say sold. Look at that piece on the hand. Absolutely gorgeous. Rows and rows of diamonds. That is going to be item number 1124811. And they are not $59.99. They're not. This is the value. They're not 55. Yes. Okay, left side may be gone. Let me try it on. Yes. Pear shape's already gone. Oval's already gone. It's maybe. Verifying on the oval. Take a look at that one on the hand. Look at that. You know what we're going to do? They're even less than 55. That's going to be item number 1125209-606. The 154 in diamonds. You got it. I'll make it better than 55. The pear shape's gone. The oval's verifying right now, and they are not going to be 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. They're not even $5,000. True blowout, $49.99, your choice of. It is amazing. $49.99, take that price to the bank. You've got the ultimate collectible. Those are both gone. So Allison, just to reiterate, you do have the pear shape, and Joanne, you've got the oval. All right, only one left. Let's bring up item number 1124596, and I'll center this up for you. That is the 6 carat 32 in that fabulous cushion cut. Just again, for the record, that's the largest stone up there, largest carat weight on the center stone. The other 2 are gone. Congratulations if you get this 632 with 49 points in the diamonds. Thank you on the pear. Thank you on the oval. Well done there. They were both 18 karat gold as well. This one's 14, and this one's the 6 carat 32 if you want more simple. 2 rows on each side with the diamond weight there. 2 rows in diamonds stacked like a little staircase design, double prongs in the corners. 14 karat, you can change the gold color if you wish. And congrats on those Paraíbas. We are 5 minutes away from our diamond deal. And FYI, if anybody needs a larger Paraíba, I do have a 10 karat 92 oval. Yes. Sure can. Here comes the oval. Can I congratulate who got that beautiful oval in that pear shape? Here's Linda. Thank you so much, Linda. Take a look. There it is. It's Linda, you see that basket? It's like a scallop style basket that's going to be all the way through the inside. How about the clarity on that stone too? Great way to view. Yes, true to size on this one. Absolutely. And there are diamonds. It was harder to notice because there's so much frill and laciness around it, but there's actually that split shank as well with diamonds on the sides also. So it's really beautiful. And by the way, Allison, who got that gorgeous pear shape? Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Linda. Great shopping. Well done. Thank you so much. And our cushion cut is back over here on the wheel, and that one is still available. All right, coming up. And then again, if anyone wants to go larger, it's more money, but we do have this 10 karat plus. It's actually closer to 11 carats, and that's the oval. So that one's here as well. So you can say the word. I can see if we have a smaller Paraíba for you as well, just to try and get everybody hooked up with the best of the best in our green Paraíbas. I think we've got a pair of earrings too, if anybody's interested in the earrings as well, in that same gorgeous color. So coming up, we're going to get a move on here. We've got a lot to share with you before the day is over, and there is one fabulous pair of earrings Got to show you these because even though this is a fabulous way to go for color, they're just too affordable to be here. Look at this. It's an Omega style earring. They got to see it. You got to see them upright. There's a left and a right design so that they're straight on one edge and then flare out the other. We had a gorgeous necklace earlier in the show that would be a lot of fun to show you with it. But this is almost like, think of like a peacock feather design, but with all the different colors of sapphire. And that's what you get here. They are Omega backs. We'll zoom back a little bit and show you what they look like here. It starts with a blue sapphire pear shape in the center of the side, and then it's going to flare out with all the colors. 112 1000 is the item number here. 18 karat solid yellow gold. They will stay in the yellow gold, and you've got that array of blues, greens, oranges, padparashas, pinky reds, and then another blue as well that is going to come through. Then you have the baguettes and the rounds that also happen in the diamonds, which allow these different stones. They're all looking like pear shapes here as well. And then you've got an Omega backing, and wait till you see the design. The carat weights are as follows: 388 in the sapphires, 101 in the diamond weight here, and absolutely exquisite in every way. So proud to have these earrings, especially when we're about to embark on a diamond journey that is part 2 of a 2-day special. And get ready, I'm going to show you the length that these give you as well. This is fabulous in every way, and they'll flare out, so don't worry about, you know, there's only one way to wear them because of the Omega back. These are not ones you can turn and twist every which way. It's actually going to be that great look that you see there. And also, let me show you the length here. Here's going to be the length that you get top to bottom. So they're 1.25 inches from top to bottom as they flare out. I'll pop one on the ear for you as well. That'll be probably easier to see and recognize. The post is going to be right above the pear-shaped sapphire. So it's somewhere towards the middle of the earring, not the very top. And that's done on purpose. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So let me show you here. I think I can move them a little bit this way. Perfect. Do you see how those sit? So that is just, oh, so good. Look at how they sit and flare out. And then you can adjust them a little bit this way so that they've got that flare out. That is just so impressive, isn't it? Gorgeous. We'll go back to the wheel, blowout time. Pata even necklace still here, by the way, that collar. We're going to get that out the door today, I promise you that. Look at this gorgeous earring. And not going to be, well, they used to be $8,999 and they stuck around. I'm going to make it easy right now. The very, very, very first caller, just one pair, they stay in the yellow gold as is. But remember, they're also, are they 14? No, they are 18 karat. Good. They're 18 karat solid gold. Amazing. And yet, oh goodness. Oh yeah, I'm so glad we had those Paraibas. You know what I'll do here? First caller, one pair. Think about the rose gold necklace we had earlier, which would still coordinate beautifully with those earrings. I'm going to make the entire pair of earrings $1,999. And they're even in 18 karat solid yellow gold. How about that? All together, all those sapphires, even the baguettes and the round diamonds that you get, all together $1,999. Now we're talking. That is some serious value right there. At $1,999 only in an Omega back. All attached, no extra backings. Look at how in just a slight little bit of movement, how the diamond shimmer. I love the almost ombre of all these different colors of sapphire together. $1,999. Oh, that's good. That's really good. All right, so coming up, we're going to get to our diamond deal. It's time. I'm so excited about this. And just as a reminder, we had the amazing studs yesterday. Got a really nice little recap for you there on the studs, so you can still grab those because we worked tirelessly overnight to bring you a value on the fabulous studs, when I also have the pendant that is here today. And this is what's so exciting. We had this incredible value brought to us by an amazing gentleman who's one of the top. Look at this. This is my classic diamond pendant we've been talking about for a while. Obviously, they're not quite 2 inches plus like the earrings were, so we're going to come on close. And that's kind of what's fun about this is here's our classic diamond solitaire. And it is truly where everybody typically starts in a pendant is with a diamond solitaire like this one. And I am so thrilled. This is the same diamond, basically the same diamond size, cut, quality that was here yesterday in our fabulous diamond earrings that we will try to briefly recap for you, because here's the deal. It's going to be basically kind of a collage of how we do different combinations, because what we're dealing with is a certain number of diamonds. And I'm so glad to have you with us today. We are at the halfway point of our show on this Sunday. We're glad you're here. It is TVON. It is a Sunday. We are live. We have 90 minutes left. I'm Lauren Blair, and we're about to show you the most incredible diamond value you've seen on a half-carat solitaire ever. We've been bringing this for a long, long time. The 1-carat version is here for $4,000. There's not a big visual difference between the 1-carat version and the half-carat version. And the half-carat version is what we're choosing to bring you today because it is the match in the earring. Because remember, you'll recall yesterday at this time, we had the earring that was the 1-carat total weight. So that means half-carat in each ear. Now we're bringing the solitaire that's really meant to go with it, be the complement to it, or just be the standalone piece that's also great for gifting because it's easier to even think about. You don't even need to know, do they have their ears pierced? Diamond rings are always tough to do as far as gifts because you don't know ring size and you got to choose the style right. This is going to be one of our most amazing opportunities. And right along the way with that incredible diamond earring deal, here's why. It's item number 5728. We work with a great diamond wholesaler who's the leader in the business when it comes to quality diamonds. Obviously, there's a lot of wholesalers that work with basic commercial grade and so on and so forth. We obviously demand the VS. So do the big designers out there, the really couture level, high-end designers, the Rodeo Drive, the Madison Avenue, the Fifth Avenue, the big ones, right? The big names. Well, this is our big wholesaler that we've worked with now. I've worked with him for 20 plus years. Our network here and the ownership here, the family that's connected to the gem world as they are, they've worked with him for decades and decades, and he is a 3rd generation diamond wholesaler. Now, he's actually retiring. So we just got word of this a couple weeks ago, and this deal has been in the works because the only way you get a deal on diamonds is to get some kind of really unusual, odd circumstance usually because diamonds are always on the upswing. They're always increasing in value over time. Then they obviously do that kind of gradual, steady incline in pricing, but they also lately, through different circumstances like, you know, global pandemics and things like that, they've been spiking in price of late. So there's no way to get a great quality diamond at this price, and that is why there's a big turn in the industry now towards lab-grown, towards man-made, towards synthetic diamonds that everyone will tell you are the exact same thing when they are not the exact same thing, because even if the carat weight is the same and the clarity grading is the same, one is made in a lab and one is made in the earth. And say what you will, but I am no fortune teller, but I do believe that at the end of the day, one is certainly more rare today. I believe that's going to be the case going forward because remember, we can mass produce already after a couple years of technology being invested into these man-made stones. Amazing numbers of them can be made rather rapidly. There is a prolific number of lab-grown stones in the marketplace, as you probably know, because even your favorite places to shop have probably turned towards lab-grown diamonds. Most everyone has. So we're very excited to still bring you natural, not only natural from the earth, but also high quality VS stones, which is very important. Plus, we're bringing you this incredible opportunity that has never been seen before, even here, with all the values we bring and all the great deals we have. So this is the moment to take advantage of our 50-point minimum. If you get 55 points or 58 points or 53 points, please accept it with our best compliments because you're getting at least 50 points. Most of you are getting a lot larger than a half-carat stone. Proud of that, but also we're getting you the classic solitaire setting style, the basket, the bail, and this is a wonderful giftable. Not only because it's going to be an affordable way to get a VS diamond that's a large size, but also because it's one size fits all. Everybody puts it on their favorite chain that they already have, whether that's the Diamonds by the Yard or a basic chain. Everybody gets to wear it, even though if you already have a necklace favorite you wear, you layer this with it. You can give it to all the younger gals as well. It's not overwhelming, it's not ostentatious. It's not a size that's 8 carats that you feel like you need bodyguards to leave the house. It's just wearable. And that's the beauty of our half carat. But it's still the epitome of quality in that it's VS, so it's going to sparkle and be bright and be gorgeous. It's also going to be, well, what else? Solid gold, of course, and your choice of white or yellow. The same match, and let me tell you, if you got the earrings, you owe it to yourself with the amount of money you saved on the earrings to get the pendant to go with it. But we are so limited, and even though, because yesterday I sold out. The earrings were sold out. We had a very, very, very defined quality, or quantity rather, and we could only make as many pairs of earrings as diamonds we had. Well, we knew that we wanted to have this today to match. We knew a lot of you may be awaiting a more affordable price point to get a half carat stone. So we worked with the dealer and we worked with the wholesaler to make sure that we could try to bring in. That's why a lot of these pendants are going to be a lot bigger than a half carat, because we convinced him to give us the same deal on his bigger stones. So again, I'm saying 50 points minimum. A lot of you are going to get a bigger stone. And that's okay, because that would normally cost you more. I'm not charging you anymore. So let's get ready. Get as many as you can. I'm not limiting how many you can get per customer, but I think you probably know where this is going to go. We've sold this pendant for $19.99 in the past. The 1 carat is $4,000, the half carat is $2,000. That's what it's been sold for every time I've had it over the last 8 years. Now we get to take a much better price tag for you, all because of this rare opportunity and value we have today. Take a look at it. It's not going to be $19.99. So come on in. If you're already thinking about the pendant, please dial early. I know we were on yesterday. We got a chance to offer a lot of great stud earrings. I don't have nearly as many to go around in the pendant. So this is where you want to dial in. And if you need the studs, just let me know, because obviously if you take a stud, that counts as 2 pendants. So then our quantity dwindles that much faster on the pendant. But I need you on the lines ready to go, because it is not going to be $19.99. That's where I've had the price on this very same pendant. Nothing has changed except the opportunity and the circumstances surrounding the best, most reputable diamond dealer that's ever been around. And I'm going to tell you right now, he supplies to all the greatest designers out there, including the big names. I'll refrain from saying their names, but you know who they are. The biggest names in jewelry worldwide. Here's what we're going to do. This is not going to be $19.99. This is when I need you on the phone lines ready to go. Remember, it's only white or yellow gold on this one, so choose one of those classics. I'm going to show it to you on the neckline as well, so you can see what that'll be looking like. But it is a perfect piece to get for a gift if you're looking for bridesmaids gifts, graduation gifts, gals that are graduating from high school, from college, from maybe they're going on to a new venture, for those new moms that you want to get something special for. A diamond solitaire is the ultimate classic. There is no more iconic look in necklaces or pendants than a diamond solitaire. This is the classic setting style, the 4-prong double basket behind it, that split bail, and yet you are not going to spend even $999 to get one. This is, mark my words, a lot of you noticed that did the shopping and the due diligence, and you checked with your designers, you checked with your online retailers. You know what we did yesterday was so incredible in diamond studs that nobody could touch it. We are very busy on the phone lines already. We will continue to be. Again, I don't have that many to go around. That's why you want to dial early, even without knowing the price. And FYI, it's better than $9.99. You can get as many as you want. We're just basically, why we're keeping track is we've got a certain finite number of diamonds, and that's going to dictate how many pieces we can create. And I know it's only September, but I'm going to ask you sincerely to think ahead to holidays. I am a procrastinator. Trust me, if someone told me to think about something that's happening in December, I'm not thinking about it till December. But then there are jewelry buys like this one that are not coming along in October or November or December. I've been here 8 years. I've been doing this 22 years on TV almost every day. I've never seen a value like the one that is about to take place. So do not wait until October, November, December, hoping that it's going to come along. We are crazy busy on the phone lines. And FYI, we're selling out at $9.99 because it's half off the price we've always had. You're spending less than that today. And this is what we've all been waiting for. And if you need the earrings, we had the earrings for $15.99 yesterday. If you need the earrings, you may pick those up. It's just going to be that we basically are selling 2 pendants instead, right? So this is where I am looking at just a few final diamonds I have left. Whether they sell in earrings or in individual pendants, that is our count. When the diamonds are gone, the diamonds are gone. And please don't wait, because I'm not going to have this between now and the end of the year. And the end of the year, we know that holidays are coming before you know it. We know that birthdays happen all the time, anniversaries, any kind of, let's just face it, you need this for yourself, because it's a great way to invest a small amount of money into a fine diamond you're going to wear every day, that you're going to live in, that's your signature piece, that's your piece you're going to wear every single day, or give to somebody that they're going to wear every single day. And it's not going to be $9.99. Diamonds don't get discounted. That is the constant. That is a fact of our business. Diamonds do not get discounted. You need that rare moment, that rare opportunity, that super important moment that happened that we are now sharing with you. And I said this yesterday, we could have just priced them the same we always have at $19.99 and made more profit. That is not what we're doing. We are passing along every bit of those savings to you, the viewer, and the customer. And I can't go a penny lower than where I'm taking this, ever. So grab as many as you can. Take a look at it. It's amazing. I'll show it on the neckline as well. You know we're going to show you that. And this is not going to be $9.99. Hold on, we're not done. I'm not even offering them for even $899 or $888. This is the moment. Take advantage. And please think about getting more than one, remembering that if you choose more than one and you decide that you maybe don't need two or you don't need three, send them back. Send them back. We'll be happy to have them. Trust me, we'll be happy to have them back. Look at this classic style. Look at that. That's sparkling. This is the white gold, by the way. Look at that sparkling, brilliant diamond from a distance. Is that not amazing? Gorgeous on the neckline as well. Granted, I'm wearing a big collar with Paraibas. I'm wearing like $1 million collar, but look at how beautiful that is. Next to that, can you imagine layering that with your favorite pieces, wearing it on a higher chain, lower chain? It doesn't matter where you wear it. It is the classic diamond solitaire, and because it's a VS, it's going to be brilliant as all out. Let's take a look at it up close. It's not even going to be $888 or $770. So, you guys, we're going to do this, guys. We're going to make it $799. I can't even go any lower. That's it. $799, and that's it, because already I'm supposed to be $999. You know that. I know our computer. Hey, oh gosh, I forgot the operators have to take hand orders. I forgot. Oh no, they got to take the hand orders. I forgot about that. Sorry, it's going to take a little extra time to get everyone through, because I remember I was supposed to do $999, and I vowed that I looked at it logically. I remember that, well, the earrings were here yesterday. And we know, logically speaking, we understand that at $15.99, by the way, if you still want the earrings, you can get them. But remember, if we divide that by 2, that's $7.99. So that's the thing, guys. I advocated, I said, we have to do better than $9.99. We have to do better than $888. We have to make this logical. And I get it. There's more gold in this pendant. I get it. Guys, this is the moment. And if you want the earrings, let me flash those two behind it so you can see the match. Because why not? Get the earrings as well if you did not get them yesterday. It just means we'll sell through them faster. But I've got the studs. I've got the half carats minimum. So I've got the stones. So if you want to get the earrings or the pendant or both, obviously if you get both, that would be 3 stones per order. That means our quantity is going to go that much faster. But when those earrings are $15.99, you see the logics behind this, right? $15.99 for the earrings, that's the 1 carat total weight stud earring right there. It is the match. You can see the identical size they're going to have. It's going to be the same diameter, the same millimeter size on all the stones. So that is why it is the match. Now, Tony, if anyone needs the item number for the earrings, it's 112-5729. So you can still get the earrings. It's just going to mean that we're going to sell them through so much faster, because I had that number, a very limited number of the diamonds that are half carats minimum. And so whenever we sell out of what we have in diamonds individually, that's when it's going to be gone. But might as well offer you the opportunity to still get the earrings if you want to. I know that's hard to focus on both at the same time, but let me make sure that our camera is focused here so you can see them at their best. Look at that. Look at that. Pendant or earrings. Let me know, operators, what you're taking, because I have everybody in for a pendant. Let me know if anybody took the earrings. And yes, if you got the earrings yesterday, you still got that $15.99 value. You're getting a great value on the pendant as well. That is going to be, as you see there, the identical match. So take as many as you can. Think about gifting. I think the earrings make great gifts, but it's also a fabulous gift idea to get the pendant. I think it's just easier to gift the pendant. That's what I think. I think it's just easier because it's, again, no sizing needed. You don't even need to know if they have their ears pierced or if they already have diamond studs of that size. This is still stackable and layerable. You get, I'm showing you, by the way, the pendants in the yellow and the earrings are in the white, so you can kind of imagine there without putting too much on the wheel at once. I don't want to, distract or take away, but you can kind of imagine where you want to go. If you're not sure, if you don't already have a set favorite gold color, hopefully by seeing one of each up there gives you an idea. Just think of the earring as basically the earring basket without that bail. So that would be the same look. Just imagine if this bail was not there, that would be how the earring stud would look in the yellow gold. So you can choose yellow or white on either. It is only yellow or white, no rose gold option. We're going with the classics here only. And this is the way to get a really, truly, I mean, fabulous, fabulous, fabulous diamond deal. We have never seen anything quite like it. And we're so proud of it. We're just proud of it. And everybody who checked yesterday, we all saw that. We all saw the incredible values if you're checking versus online retailers, anywhere you can imagine. I just always say, look for a couple things. Make sure you're comparing it to natural diamonds, because most of what's out there these days are synthetic. They're man-made, they're lab-grown. That's most of what you see out there these days. So it's really exciting to have these. Let's give it a final. I hate to say this, but we're so close to sell out on the number of diamonds we have, because again, a lot of people are also opting to get the earrings. Maybe you weren't with us yesterday to see those. If you need the earrings, you may get them as well. It's just going to mean, because it's all the same diamonds here. It's the same big diamonds we got. We were so lucky to negotiate a deal where we could get a few more, because every quantity, every last stone I had, sold out in the earrings yesterday, about this time 24 hours ago. And then we just were able to work overnight into the morning hours here to work with the same great dealer who, again, is retiring. Otherwise, we wouldn't. And by the way, not just retiring, but this goes back where he has a relationship with this network that goes back generations. So it's also one of those where it's really, it's family. It's more than just a friendship. It's really family at this point. And as you would in your own family businesses, you'd hook your other family members up. That's how we feel very strongly. And you are now part of the TVON family where you're getting values like these right here. So $7.99 for the pendant, $15.99 for the earring. Truly was supposed to get $9.99 for the pendant, but I just really wanted to make it logically make sense in relation to essentially a pendant being half of an earring set. So got them down to $7.99 for you, and they should be more. And so $7.99 for the earring, for the pendant, and then $15.99 for the earring stud set. And either way you want to go, we will help you out with those. They are fabulous, aren't they? We'll give it a final 60 seconds, then we got to move, and then we have coming up on our last hour here of our Sunday together. So not a lot of time, but we're taking requests as always. You can always tell us what you'd like to see, and that's really important to do as well. And then those earrings, those are the classic 1 carat total weights that we love so much. So $7.99 pendant, $15.99 for the earring set. Get whichever one you prefer. Let's show our bonito way, shall we? I just want to give it a look here in our last few minutes of this hour. We have rarely seen a gem quality bonito way in jewelry. We're going to bring it to you coming up next. So that's on the way. 25 seconds left here if you'd like either wear. We're just trying to time it right with the quantity we have in our diamonds left today. Okay, so coming up, let's get to it. I am so honored to show you a platinum setting with a rare as can be bonito white stone that we're going to talk about here because this is super rare. It's really not been around all that long when you consider most gems have. This is a discovery from 1907, and it is a stone that was actually discovered in California. Gets its name because it was discovered in the San Benito Mountains. That's between LA and San Fran, by the way. So it's a really distinctive color. And it kind of looks like a sapphire. But when it was sent to the labs, when they first discovered it, it was sent to actually UC Berkeley. And it was sent where one of the gemologists there, mineralogists, he actually said, well, this is not corundum, because obviously you can see that the similarity. So it's actually bonitoite because this is that rare, unique gem that only occurs in a couple of places. So that's important. Gem quality material, though, only been found in California at that mine where it was discovered back in the early 1900s. So very impressive, rare. Yes, it is the official state gem of California, as I mentioned earlier, which is kind of exciting because it is tough to find. You know, every state does have an official gem. So if you want to, you know, look yours up. And actually, I've never memorized all of them. So probably should at some point, but it's usually a little bit more unusual stones. Sometimes they're not really gem quality stones. We're lucky enough out here to have a really unusual, I guess it's a blessing and a curse, right? It's a really rare stone that gets to be the official gem, but it's also tough to find, right? If you want one. It is a little softer, keep that in mind. It's about a 6.5. So just doesn't mean you can't wear it. It just means be careful when you do. And it's item number here, 1125043. So extremely rare. I can't tell you how many requests over the years I've had to bring bonitoite in some shape or form. This also what makes it very important besides its gorgeous color and rarity is the fact that it does fluoresce. So under UV light, it fluoresces. Not a lot of stones are able to do that. Very exciting and very unusual. So are we ready for this? There's one. It's a 66 pointer. It has 69 points in diamonds as well. And then something about the way that split shank tucks in and narrows right there towards the center is really special. It also is platinum. So yes, we decided to go even more high end here with our platinum setting. So excited about that. And we are ready to send this fabulous ring out to a collector today. Keep calling on the diamonds. The diamond pendants are last call. I'm listening to the last few go out. I'm hearing the countdown from the phone bank. So last few diamond solitaire pendants are here at $7.99. You got to get it. And don't forget about the studs at $15.99 if you need those too. Here's what we're going to do. Fabulous ring. I'm still a little bit blown away having seen these in trade shows for years in teeny tiny non-gem quality specimens. The little material that's usually just rough material where it's not even of facet grade, that is usually tens of thousands per carat for teeny tiny little rough crystals, not faceted into gem quality material like what you see here. This is another level. I hope you can get it. It's one of the bigger stones I've ever had the joy of presenting here. It is rare as can be, and yet it's still beautiful. There's a lot of rare gem material out there that we would never really even set into jewelry because it's just not that pretty. This is a beautiful stone, think sapphire, but way more rare. It's got the color of the finest sapphire that even if it were a fine sapphire in retail, it would cost far more than we're asking for this gem quality bonito-white, which is incredibly rare. Take a look at it. I'm going to try it on for you. It stays in platinum, so it will have to stay. Remember, fluoresces under UV light. So almost like what color? Like think white t-shirt under a black light. When you've got UV light, it almost turns to like this almost blue-white color. So almost like when we see white diamonds fluoresce. You know how about a third of white diamonds fluoresce and they turn like a neon blue when they're under a UV light? That's kind of the color you would expect to see here. It's like a white blue color and it looks gorgeous on the hand. I just love that. That just really is, I think, making this almost star-like halo because the big diamonds on the outside. Love that it really makes it very pronounced. It really just draws your eye into that center. And I'm gonna ask for less than $25,000 for our first gem quality bonito-white in an over 2/3 of a carat size, set in solid platinum with those gorgeous diamonds, and it's not gonna be $25,000, I promise you. This is why I'm amazed. And if you know this stone, if you've seen it anywhere in those small, teeny, tiny, not gem quality crystals, and you've been tempted to collect it that way, get it now because this is the ultimate in quality, and it's not going to be $25,000. It's not even $10,000. To me, that's the headline. How many times have we had to turn people away because we don't have it, and it's here now? Yes, that's true, Kirsten. That one I know. Diamond is the state stone of Arkansas. Yep, because they do have that diamond mine where you can go as a private citizen and you go hunt and mine for diamonds. And there have been folks, I'm sure you've heard about them, headlines on the news, where folks go to that mine in Arkansas and they're able to go in, it's open to the public, and you can go get what you get, right? And there have been some big finds that regular, ordinary folks have been able to find or mine really big diamond rough. So again, cool to, yeah, definitely look up your state stone because it's always cool to know, just like a state flower and a state animal and all that. But here's what we're gonna do on this one. It's not even 10,000, we have lines backed up. I don't know if it's for the bonito-white, still could be diamond pendants going out the door, those half-carat diamond pendant solitaires, probably still popular, no doubt about it, but this one's gotta go, and it will. It's not even 99, 89, 79.99. This has gotta be the biggest designer, decadent, rare gem quality stone I've ever had as far as value. And it's not even going to be $7,777. We are truly blowing this out. It is one color. You got a full money back guarantee. I know this seems a little wrong to price it this way, but I got to move it because I know how many years I've had to turn you away. I've had to say no. There's no gem quality bonito-white. I've always been hopeful we'd have one. Never thought we'd get this big an example and this fine and amounting, and yet I'm going to make it $6,999 only. One collar, and the way it fluoresces, I wish I could show you how it fluoresces here in this light. It's amazing to see how it just fluoresces that neon, almost like blue-white color. It is $69.99. Who's going to get it? Then we've got our last hour about to kick off, final hour of our Sunday. Let me know if you have any questions. If you need that Brazilian Paraíba diamond collar in platinum, that's here for less than $100,000. And I may even make it a little bit less than that for the end of the show. Why not? We need to move everything, all the rare exotics need to go today, don't they? And this one should be gone. $69.99. Who's going to take the big 66-point bonito-white? San Benito Mountains. And then we have a yellow diamond coming up and a big blue wing to show you. Still have, I think we still have, it looks like diamonds are going out more than anything. Still diamond studs, diamond pendants, all right. Lots of diamonds going out the door, half carats minimum. Lots and lots and lots of diamonds going out. Make sure you get them. Nobody on the bonito-white? Okay, let's keep on moving. There is a new butterfly piece. Look at this one. And it's yellow and white diamonds. Oh, how pretty is this? Look at how pretty with the two butterflies. One going either way, bypass style. Oh, I would love to see this on the middle or index finger as well. How lovely is that? Pave yellow, pave white diamonds, that's coming up. So here's our bonito white one last time. Let's see who's got it. And then, shall we? We've got a lot more to show you. This is so rare. I would, you know what, the first thing I would do is run to an appraiser, except I don't think most appraisers have ever seen it. They're not going to have a lot of foundational knowledge of this either. It is just rare. And you already see there's almost a little bit, interestingly enough, have you noticed it too? As it swings back and forth, I'm seeing some reds come through as well. That's sometimes when stones color change, they go to red, but this is not a color change, it's a fluorescing. It fluoresces under the UV light. That is just beautiful. Okay, so coming up, it's like a purple red coming through. Top of the hour is almost here. We're 2 minutes away. Let's do this. I've got one really special ruby before we go to our top of the hour. And this is a major ruby. It's our 198, just shy of 2 carats, in a Burma's best. And you know it is because we don't see this mounting unless it's an extremely high-end, very important stone. Get ready, our yellow diamond deal is coming up too. The yellow diamond deal. That is the smaller version of a $25,000 ring we had just a couple days ago. So get ready. It's coming up. We just wanted to scale it down a bit to make it more affordable, and did we ever. But this is 112-3756. Get ready. Let me know who's got the bonito white. We still have, looks like we're still selling diamonds. So as far as I can tell, we still have diamond pendants and studs available for you. Make sure you let me know. Now this ruby is the 198 with a carat 79. In diamonds. Stunning. It's stunning. It's the good stuff right here. It's tougher. I know we see a lot of beautiful gem quality rubies here. We really do. We see a lot of important rubies. However, it is so much tougher to get into the big sizes and still have this glow and this crystallinity to it. Very, very tough to do. This has all the glow, all that clarity. It is so rare to get. We see this sometimes in a 30-pointer, 60-pointer, 70-pointer. Different deal when you're getting a 2-carat stone like this is. 198, 2-carat ruby, they're $20,000 a carat, just trading in wholesale. And you and I can't just readily walk into a wholesale dealer and go buy $20,000 a carat rubies. That would be for the industry, so that then they can turn around and make a healthy 5 times, 6 times that profit. So here's what we're going to do. It's the reason why rubies are some of the most expensive in the world. Is right there. And yet look how this one glows. When most of the time they're opaque or too dark or rich burgundy colors, there's nothing really wrong with that. That's what most rubies look like. But when you're going straight to the best source in the world to get the king of all gems and go to Burma and get the best out of Burma and get the big size and get the clarity like you have, and that's the finishing on the inside, and you're not going to get something that looks kind of like it. You're going to get that stone. That's the beauty of having a one of a kind, as I put it on the hand here for you. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And I'm going to make it affordable. And it's supposed to be $12,999. Has been for a while. There's a nice little rolling pave dome style side to the band. The double halo of all massive diamonds right up front and center. And yet it's not $12,999. Happy Sunday indeed. Here is our top of the hour. We are officially in the final hour of our big Sunday show. Don't go anywhere. We got a yellow diamond coming up. You've got to see to believe. But right now, it's not even $99.99 for this incredible ruby example. We're blowing it out truly. It's for one caller only. Just say sold now because you're going to be happy you did. $4,999 only for the big ruby you see there. That's the one you get. We can still change it to white gold or rose gold if you'd like. And that's for one caller. By all means, let me know who's got it. $49.99, then we get to our yellow diamond for our big top of the hour. Nothing better to show you than a huge yellow diamond. It's the same design we saw a couple of days ago in a $25,000 ring. Now I'm bringing it to you for less. Welcome to the show, everybody. Glad you're with us. It's our last hour of our Sunday. So nice to have you here. If you have any requests or anything you're looking to see from earlier, our bonito white is still here. My Brazilian Paraíba diamond collar in platinum is still here. We'd love to just take your offers on that. To be honest, I'm looking for $100,000. That's already too low. If you've got a close offer, we will seriously consider a close offer on that Brazilian Paraíba necklace. Remember, it's over 6 carats in diamonds. There is it's nearly 6 carats in the Brazilian Paraíba, 20 matched stones. So we can always give you a closer look, but I know you've seen it throughout the day. So keep that in mind. It's still available. Get ready. What I'm going to show you next is a wow. It's a yellow diamond piece that from a distance, I thought it was the same ring. I thought it was the same ring. The other day I was with you showing you a $25,000 yellow diamond. It was our 3 carat 02, wasn't it? The 302 oval. This is, I thought it was the same ring. Thought it was mispriced. And then I realized it's the same design. We slightly scaled it down and gave you a 1 carat oval and the same designer mounting around it. So it's scaled down, which I think is going to help a lot of people because maybe a 3 carat is just too large for everyday wear for some. This is that really wearable, own it, live in it every day, gorgeous yellow diamond style. The quality there. The brilliant oval. You know what I always say about ovals because it's a fact of diamonds and stones in general. This cutting allows the stone to look bigger. So you're always going to get a bigger look. So a 1 carat is going to look more like a carat and a half or 2. And we kept it traditional here. Just like the bigger version with the 3 carat that I debuted on, I think it was Thursday. This is traditional where there are no side yellow diamonds to it. It's the yellow diamond center stone alone. The rest around it are all white diamonds. So we kept it really, really classic. Are you ready? This is a top of the hour, no doubt about it. We've been waiting and waiting for this debut. Do you remember? We saw the nearly identical ring here on, I think it was Thursday. It was either Wednesday or Thursday. And I'm going to make sure I've got this one all polished up for you because it's something I've been just living in here. Look at this. And, oh, thank you for letting me know. So Andy just gave me a little note here, guys. We are still selling diamonds, but we have now, okay, so it's 8 stones remaining. For real. I just got this update, guys, on the diamonds. 8 stones. I'm a little amazed that we even have that many, but it looks like 6 now. So 6 now. 6 stones remaining. That means I can't tell you how many earrings or pendants because it depends. We can either sell 6 pendants, or we can sell 3 pairs of studs, or we can sell an assortment thereof. But we have 6 diamonds that are half carat minimum left. So if you need that pendant for $7.99, if you need the earrings for $15.99, this would be officially last call, and then it's done. And there's no other. This was, remember, a sellout yesterday on just the earrings. We had to work overnight to just finagle a few more of the larger size stones for you. So needless to say, it's done. When these 6 stones are gone, when the last 6 stones, however, whatever combination of pendants and earrings that is, when those are done and sold out, there's nothing more I can get at that value. So we're honoring that value. Pendant for $7.99, earring stud set for $15.99. It's your last call there. So just got that note. Wanted to pass that along to you guys. That's the last call. Last call on the diamonds. So keep that in mind. All right, we've got to be strict about it because I can't get any more. We've already done that. Now here we go with our yellow diamond. Am I ever excited to see this one here? The yellow diamond is item number 1125264. And it is the slightly smaller version of what we had a couple of days ago. In our 3, now I can always bring out the 3 carat oval in this mounting if you'd like to see it again. If you missed that day or that night, we can always help you with that. Don't forget about the bonito white is still here. That one's got to go. But let's take a look at this for a 1 carat oval center. It's the 1 carat oval that we love. It is looking bigger, of course, because that's what ovals tend to do. Then you get this double halo, but check it out. The first halo, massive stones. Massive round brilliant diamonds. The outer halo is going to be a little smaller diamonds individually, but creating that outside scalloped design that we love so much and gives it a little feminine detail, stills the double halo, but gives it a little extra. And then you have the solid gold, 2-tone as it is. We're going to leave the split shank in the white gold for you. The setting for the yellow diamond is yellow gold, so that's going to stay all as you see it there. Well, the only thing we need to know is your ring size. And here's what's interesting. It started at $89.99. It's had a number of discounts already. Yes, go ahead. This one? 5264. It looks correct. 5264. Is that not coming up for you guys? That's what I have in the bag, and that's the ring. So we'll see if we need to modify that. 1 carat oval, VS stone here, and it's also going to be 80 points. You get a carat 80 total weight. I'm ready. $89.99 should be priced. We're going to take it down. Look at that. There's the split shank that leads up to that basket work. There's the double halo that just slightly elevates as it leads to the center. Here it is on the hand. Oh my goodness, what a pretty piece. Look at that. Honestly, guys, it really doesn't look that much different overall than the 3 carat. That was $25,000. Anybody thinking about it? Well, $89.99 doesn't give me a lot of room, but I'm going to help you. Here we are in the last hour of our Sunday, and I want to make the magic happen. Let's get you a yellow diamond. Nobody does yellow diamonds like we do yellow diamonds. Nobody. For real, nobody. This is the one to own. I'm going to try something. It's a first for today. It'll probably be my last, but I'll tell you right now, just in an effort to take this even lower, because my rock bottom Super Sunday sale price is still $59.99. Now, I don't see anything wrong with $3,000 off. I love that. That's a lot of jewelry you could buy with your $3,000 you just saved. But instead, I'm going to take it lower. Call me right now. Want you to have this. I need you to get a yellow diamond. If you already have a yellow diamond, maybe you explore an oval. Maybe you have a cushion. Maybe you have a pear shape and you're ready to try the oval. This is the way to do it. It's not going to be $59.99. That's my be-all, end-all. That's my superstar, like rock bottom Sunday price. We're going to take it lower. But I can only do that one way. This is where we got to invoke the auction. We got to get the auction started. We got to get it rolling. Let's try this. Instead of $5,000 to start, come on in. Ovals are special. This is still a brilliant cut. It's got that super fine color we want where it's not too light, it's not too dark, it's really bright, it's really beautiful. It's not brown, doesn't have any browns, no golden orange to it. It's a true, pure, like think sunshine droplets on fire. Exploding in firework effect. Sunshine droplets that are just exploding with fire. That's what this is, glittering from the inside all the way out to the edges. And it's not $5,000 to start. It's not going to be $4,000 to start. And better believe, I should be not, $3,500 is one thing. Let's start at $3,000. I want to get you the yellow diamond that looks like the $25,000 version. I'm happy to bring it out if you want to see the larger one. We can do that. But so many of you loved that design and loved that look of the oval, but didn't love the $25,000 price tag. So that is why this is here. Now this whole thing, I'm on my own. We just want to get it rocking and rolling with something a little more, just again, affordable than even that $5,999 price. And here's what I'll do. If we don't have a $3,000, we don't have a $3,000 open, so that's kind of strange. And we're looking at, yes, we know Hong Kong's kicking off in a couple of days. Yes, that's the trade show that happens quarterly. So there's yet another one happening. It's the second to last of the year. And here's what also happens. We've had a heads up because we've talked to, most people pass through LA when they're going on their journey to Hong Kong. And I got to say, we've already talked to the yellow diamond dealers, the same ones that a couple of months ago had a $12,000 wholesale price on a 1 carat yellow diamond cushion cut, by the way. They were selling them for $12,000 in wholesale. We were expecting that price to go up. We already have the heads up. That same $12,000 1 carat wholesale yellow diamond is now going to be $14,600. So that's just on the same diamond over the course of a couple of months. That's how the price has escalated. That is happening in every retailer. Because if the wholesalers, that's where it starts, right? If the wholesalers have to up their price, so do the retailers. Everyone has to follow. It's a total domino effect that happens. And yet, who's going to give you a better price than wholesale? There is, no such thing as a better price than wholesale, except one place. One place, one avenue can get you a better price than wholesale by a long ways. And that would be right here where you are, TVON. The only place you can get a better value on yellow diamonds, white diamonds, we did the white diamonds already, better value than wholesale. What are you waiting for? Let's do better than $3,000 to start. Got to move some jewelry here at the end of the day. Got to move a yellow diamond. And the days of having 1 carat yellow diamonds nearly every day on the show, those days are ending because once the current little stock is gone, are we going to go out to the wholesaler and spend $14,600 and then expect to pass along this value to you? It's not sensible. It doesn't make any business sense. So instead of $3,000 to open, let's try something a little bit different. And this is, if it's going to be what it takes, it's going to be what it takes. We're going to make it happen. And I'm not going to offer $3,000 or $2,900 or $2,800, and that's about rock bottom in the last several months that any yellow diamond goes. And we're giving you an over-the-top, high-end designer mounting and really a classic at the same time. And one more time on the hand so you can see what this looks like together. It is not going to be $28 or $27 or $2,600. I'll tell you what, I need some callers. We need some bidders. This has been dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many times do we need to drop a price to get it started? And now we're doing the auction to allow us to go much lower than we could ever just publicize on TV. So this is where we need your bids. We need your help here. This is where virtually, I did, what was it, earlier today, we had a 0 to start auction. That was interesting. I think we only had a total of 3 bidders, and that was in the very first few minutes. So hopefully things have changed. Maybe the viewership's gone up a little bit as the day's gone on. But either way, here is your chance right now to get a yellow diamond deal. Like, honestly, going forward, how would you do this? You can't. This is the chance right now to pick it up. It's not going to be $2,600. Let's go $2,500 to start, and we'll see where it goes. $10 increments only. Looking for some serious help here to get a yellow diamond deal out the door. And how can we do it? We're going to find out together. 25 and no open yet. And let's take a look at it on the hand. Maybe I bring out the 3-carat and show you there's hardly any difference. I don't know how that is possible. And, you know, designing jewelry, being around jewelry, I don't know. This is really feeling like the 3-carat center stone that I have in the nearly identical design, and yet that was $25,000. That was, well, we're at 90% off to go slightly smaller in the scale of your ring. All of the same designer details, and apparently are we all set with yellow diamonds? Does everybody in our TVON family have one? Are you happy with what you have? Do you have everything you need in yellow diamonds for gifting for yourself? Because honestly, with the prices they are in wholesale going forward, there's no way we can bring you any others. Our current supply, because remember, we're Argyle Mined here. We're the mine that hasn't now existed. It's been closed for several years. So it's always been the tougher one to get. We have no open. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Auctions aren't working. That's okay. That's okay. I think it could be intimidating. Maybe it's a lot of pressure. Here's what I'll do. Remember, there's a money back guarantee, auction or not. So you've got your chance to get it at home. Make sure it's right for you. Make sure you feel good in it. Make sure it feels good on you, and make sure that you get the deal of a lifetime, because I'm going to skip over $2,500 and not even ask that. I'm just going to give you a value. It is first caller only, so that's the key here. Got to dial early, but I'll just make it easy. We're going to go with $2,499. You can't find a yellow diamond loose for that price anywhere in today's environment. And I am literally making this $2,499. If we don't have the auction going, that's fine. We'll just send it out. But it is going to be still timing of the essence for sure, because you want to be early on this one. That's all I can really just encourage you to do, is dial in. Dial in and get it. And again, worst case scenario, I would never imagine this happening in a million years. But if there's any reason, for any reason, you know what one of the bigger issues is? Sometimes the ring is just too big, because I make jewelry look small. So a lot of times it looks normal size on my hand, and then some of you get this jewelry home and go, you know, it's just too big. It looked perfectly normal on, you know, that glamazon of a woman, but it was too big for me. I gotta say, if it's too big, you send it back. If it's too nice, you send it back. If it's one that you don't feel comfortable wearing because it's just too high end, send it back. Those are some of the reasons we sometimes hear. But if you're, again, into really high quality stones and you have no issue wearing high quality stones, jewelry, diamonds, gold weight every day, you need to have this ring. It is now $24.99 straight up value just for the first caller. All you have to do is decide your ring size. That's it. You don't need to tell us to change the gold color because it stays as is. Yes. Let's try it on again. Here we go on the hand. Jason, let me know if you're taking it. Let me know if you're taking it. We've got a last call here. Here it is on the hand, split shank leading up to it. That's what it looks like. What else are we going to do today? We've got my Paraíba necklace that's got to go. No offers on that. Don't be intimidated. I know it's a $100,000 piece. I've got it priced at $100,000. We can take less. I always want to send it out. We want to get everything out the door here. That's what we're interested in. We need to find a way to get every piece of jewelry at home today. And this one should be right here and now. And look how beautiful that is. Almost looks like, without being overtly floral, you know what I love the idea of? This is how I do jewelry. Look at this. That ring on one finger with maybe this ring on the other, and maybe together, and maybe one's on one hand and one's the other. But look at how beautiful those look. The butterfly ring's coming up. This is coming up. We'll do this next. It's a different way to do yellow diamonds because it's pave. White diamonds, yellow diamonds, butterfly design. It normally would sit a little higher. It's just not my ring size, so at least not for my index finger. So anyway, we'll show these together for you and get you a great look. I mean, I love the compliment those offer. 2 ways to do high-end yellow diamonds. That's your look like and feel like $1 million deal right there. So that's going to be $24.99 for the big one. Let's put it back up close for you. That has got to go. It's got to. It's got to. It can't stay here. We still have the big ruby. Still have the bonito white. One of our green Paraibas is here. The rhodochrosite, under $2,000, is also here. So there's some really important pieces that are still remaining, including our big tanzanite pendant. We have a tanzanite that is 38 carats plus. And if anybody needs, yesterday's yellow diamond looked like this. There was a yellow diamond cushion cut square yesterday, and I'm going to show you something that I think is only going to encourage you to think about the oval. This is the yellow diamond that's a carat 54. Honestly, it doesn't even look as big as the oval, which proves my point to you that the ovals do look bigger. There's that visual that shape creates where they can look a lot bigger than their carat weight indicates, and that is proof. So this one's here as well from yesterday. I just want to remind you, it's our carat 54. And then we still have a tanzanite to show you. It's the 8 carat cushion cut square coming up. Look at this. This one's still on the way. Haven't seen that yet. We're going to bring that out to play, a big time tanzanite coming up. But I promised the butterflies, so let's get the butterfly ring out of here. This one was $44.99, by the way, yesterday. Incredible value that I had at the end of the show. I know some of you may have missed out on from just yesterday. So just a reminder that that carat 54 is hanging out here as well. So you can call in the 1 carat oval, or you can get the carat 54 cushion, which has a carat 60 in white diamonds around it. That would be a total of $314, and that's $44.99. So just was a little shocked that stuck around after yesterday's show, but it was at the tail end. So just wanted to show that to you. Here's our yellow and white diamond butterfly ring. Let's take a look at this one. This one may not sit all that well on the wheel, but I'll give it a little bit of help here. Let's zoom back. I'll get you an item number. It's brand new here tonight, and maybe a more fun, whimsical way to do your yellow and white diamonds together, and that would be 1125720 here with the yellow and white diamond butterfly bypass ring. So really showing off the way we love to see those butterflies done, where they do have that interesting kind of fluttering formation in the way they fly. This is a ring that's really replicating that, and just the way these stones and the butterflies are set. 30 points in the yellow, 58 points in the white diamonds, a grand total of 88 points in diamond weight in this wraparound design. Love this anywhere on the hand. Yes, it's a little more elongated, but it still wears like a classic ring because it all comes together as one classic band in the back. And then we're going to show it to you on the hand here as well. I had it on the index finger a moment ago. Now I'm going to show it to you here on the ring finger, which looks fabulous as well. Middle finger, index finger. I think it's a little too long for the thumb and the pinky, but choose any one of these 3 fingers and I think you'll be good. 88 points in total, yellow and white, which is why we break it down. You've got the 14 karat two-tone gold, stays as is, and we're going to go ahead and send it out right now. Just easy peasy. Want to move some jewelry before we go? Our blue wing block D, we haven't even had one yet besides the pendant I flashed. We're going to show you one of those. 40 minutes remaining in the show. You tell us your requests as well, because I've shown you just about everything from the inventory today that we have for our Sunday. So you let me know what you want to see, how we can help you, what can we do for you. This one's not even, wow, $2,999, supposed to be. This is why designer rings go for so much. The difference in making and creating unique pieces like this that do something different, that wrap around your finger, that have this great sophisticated look about them. There is something special happening, and it's not going to be $19.99. End of the show is near. What can we shop for together before we go? Well, it's not going to be this one in $19.99, I can tell you that. Not even $1,500. Designer elements, yellow and white diamonds. You can't deny this is one of the more beautiful rings. And we have done a lot of butterfly designs through the years, but they tend to be very expensive. Already we're under 15 at $14.99. I will take it lower right now, the very first and only caller. Let's see who's got it. I'll make it $1,399 instead. And let me know if you want to see more about that 38 karat tanzanite radiant. If you want to get a fabulous imperial, okay, the imperial is what I'm going to show you next. If we're going to blow out something museum level and make museum level affordable, it's got to be the imperial. My best of the best left private collection stone. Coming up, the king stone of the parcel is on the way. We're going to show it next. Amazing. $13.99 the butterflies. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to do. Last couple minutes of the show. Here we go. This is, nobody would ever believe it if I said it, right? Imperial topaz that's supposed to be golden yellow in color. Not that one. Best of the best. Let's refocus that camera. Is that why things aren't selling? Because the camera's not focused. Look at that. Once you zoom in and out a few times, you got to refocus. There you go. Let's help you. Still don't know if it's focused. Here we go. I'm going to get you an imperial topaz. That earlier today we saw some Padparasha. Love the Padparasha we got to show you. It's our signature mounting. It's a carat 11 imperial topaz. Stop what you're doing, because I know there's football on. I know there's a lot going on, right? There's sports. It's the end of the week. We're talking about kickoff day, all that. Here's the thing. I'm going to wow you. This is what happens. I've done Sundays long enough here, 8 years in here. This is where I know what Sundays do when fall starts, right? I get it. September Sundays are different. I'm going to make this worth your while. And stay with me a couple more minutes, because what you could witness over the next 35 minutes is going to be epic. And this is item number 1124593. I know it's an 8888 ring. You know it's an 8888 ring. And the whole truth of the matter is you can search the world of fine jewelry establishments and not find another stone that looks like this. This is the power of TVON backing this. Nobody else has this material because nobody else has this material. It is through our own, and these words hold weight. It's not up there yet. It's going to say Private Collection King Stone, because this stone is our 111. That's considered a lucky number, by the way. The 111 in gems is considered very, very lucky. This is the king stone of all. It means pure, pure pinky goldens. It's not a pink sapphire color. If you want that, get a pink sapphire. It still has this undeniable golden undertone. It's like an orange and a pink come together, and they blend to make normally what we would see called Padparasha sapphire, one of the most exclusive exotic stones in the world. But this is a more rare stone in that it's one source. Padparasha comes from all over the world. There's different sources dotting the globe. This is one place in the world. It is a natural, what we call precious, superior topaz. It doesn't look like really anything but the Padparasha, because most of these stones are just yellow or just a golden orange. This stone has the pinks that are overtaking that golden, but the golden still kind of bubbles up from inside. It's a beautiful blend, so it looks totally distinctive. If you have pink stones, it doesn't look like that. If you have golden stones, it doesn't look like that. It is different. Take a look at this. It is not going to last. It's 8888, and I'm just going to blow it out because I'm really trying to find a home for some great jewelry here at the end of our day, and this is going to be easy. Easy. Because one thing, there's a way to cheat in my job, and that is to price things too cheap. And when you do that, you know it's going to go. If I just take our TVON price and forget about it, the 8888, forget about it, we're going to take it to a price tag that you will not believe. This is the medium-sized signature mounting with the 101 in diamond weight. It is fully finished on the inside, and we've seen it for 88, and it sticks here. Today it will not. And let me tell you, November's coming. Look at that. I just want you to look at the side stone now, because you see it almost looks like layered color. It is not. There's no doublets or triplets here. That's just, again, do you see that golden hue? It's a golden orange blending with the pink, because if you have a straight up hot pink, it looks different. This is not straight pink. That's all I got, and maybe a comparison helps. I mean, here's a Padparasha that still, this stone looks better than this Padparasha. Look at that. See the difference? It's subtle, but it's there. That's the difference. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't have a caller on the line. I think I've lost you guys. I'm worried about it. We got 35 minutes airtime. What are we going to do? We got to move like 55 pieces of jewelry. We can do this, but we need to do something with the pricing that's going to make you a lot more ecstatic than 8888. That's why you're on the lines. Nobody has that money today. Because if so, the bonito white would be gone, right? The tanzanite would be gone. All these other, this necklace, $100,000 necklace, I'm waiting for an offer on it. Tell me what you want to pay. We're going to consider serious offers on that necklace. It's Brazilian Paraíbas and diamonds together. I know it's not for everybody. Forgive me. I had to show it to you. I fell in love today with a necklace, and it's this necklace. $88.88 is not your price on the Imperial. Let's blow it out. I'm going to do something that's less than the price of the mounting. Don't tell anyone I did this. Just don't tell anyone. If I could do off-air prices, I would do it. That's not really technically allowed or legal, nor is it really something I want to do, because if I'm going to cheat the system and price something too cheap, I want you to know about it. I want you to know about it so you can take advantage of it, or just say, I'm just glad I got TVON. I'm glad that I don't have to pay what everyone else has to pay for jewelry. I'm glad I can get exotics that nobody else has access to, because that is what a collection is made of. That's how you build a collection. That's how you build jewelry you'll love for years and years and years. And this is not going to be $88.88. And what's happened to my wheel? We're moving all over the place. It's not going to be even half this price at $44.44. What if I tell you that we are about to take our TVON price and mark it down 75% off? 22 for the ring that you see on the screen that's supposed to be $88.88. But wait, there's more. Not just the title of my book, but actually something more important as far as price tag. You know how our business is known for saying, but wait, there's more. If you shop now, we'll throw in it. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get you a better ring and a better price than you can ever get anywhere else, for a better price than $22.22. And I still need a collar. And I am in desperation mode. And we are going to sell some more jewelry on this Sunday, whether we like it or not, because if we need to go to irresistible levels of pricing, that's where we're going to go. It's not even $22.22 or $21.99 or $2,099. And big moment, the mounting is more. The mounting as we make it and as we manufacture it right here on site is actually more money than $2,099 by itself. So right now, the headline is free Imperial Topaz, free Kingstone of the entire collection. Private collection that's been set aside. This mining venture is almost done. It's almost completely done. So now we're looking at $2,099, and by the way, it's still here. So let's just get you a price tag that you're going to love, and we'll send it out right now. First caller can have it, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold in your size, shipped to your doorstep for free, no tax outside of California. What are you waiting on? A better value, you say? I hear you. Let's do even better than $2,099. I'm going to sell it, and somebody's going to walk away with the prize of Imperial Topaz of a lifetime, and we'll make it $1,999. That's it. First and only caller. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Okay, so here we are. This is the moment right now. It's the moment. Take advantage of it. We're going to give it a final 60 seconds, then it's no longer valid. I can't honor that price for too long. This is live national TV. We can't just be putting prices up there like that on Imperial. If I ever have a hope of selling one again, and sometimes they're the more ordinary colors, just the yellow and the orangey colors. That's not what you're seeing here. This is deluxe. This is high-end because of the pink tones it has. The pinks and the goldens together. Let me show it on the hand here. That's what it looks like from a distance away. It's still here, and we got 35 seconds left to show it to you. Okay, let's go to our tanzanite next. Oh my goodness, this one should be gone. And I just think, you know, I'm going to say something here that's going to be very, very controversial. I'm going to say something that's going to be very, very controversial. I think it's pretty. I do. I think it's pretty. Because isn't that, after all, what's supposed to grab us about jewelry? Beyond value and rarity, who cares? I'm blabbing on and on every 3 hours every day about value and rarity and value and rarity and construction and design and all that stuff, which matters not unless it makes you happy, unless it makes you smile, unless your eyes don't, if they don't light up when you see a piece of jewelry, don't buy it, don't wear it. Jewelry, after all, is supposed to be pretty. It's supposed to be something that brings us joy, that just makes everyday mundane, let's face it, life can be boring. Life can be kind of, life can go through those highs and lows, hills and valleys, right? Victor, do you ever, I can't ask him, he never has, you never have a bad day, do you? Do you ever have a bad day? You do? Because you're still a kid, you don't have all the responsibilities, you'll get there. Enjoy this time. But I got to tell you, he's always happy. You know how life can be kind of I think that it's these everyday little joyous moments, these things that are part of our everyday life once you have them. Once you have them, they're part of your everyday life. This is what makes life a little bit sweeter. On those times when it just feels like maybe you need a little lift, maybe you need a little something, you need a little extra. Jewelry that you love will do that. It can be a mood elevator that you don't need a prescription for, that you don't need an appointment for, and you don't need to harm your body to do anything. You just enjoy it. And there is something about beautiful jewelry that when it's something different than you probably already have, you might have diamonds, you might have other golden stones or pink stones, but to get an imperial of this level is something special. Let's take a look at it. It's $19.99 for a really, really rare stone. And yeah, it's just at the end of the day, I think it's really pretty. And obviously that's, you know, a subjective thing, right? Everyone's got their own ideas of what is a beautiful stone. Some of us like stones more than others, right? This is just so rich and different and bold, and it's still here if you want it. Jason, you didn't take this one, did you? Okay. He goes, heck no. You don't think it's pretty? Do you think it's pretty? Okay, good. I was just curious. No, you don't have to say yes just because I think it is. Like, you can give me your opinion. Like I said, we all have different opinions, but it was just, you were so emphatic that you didn't get that ring. I was like, okay. So it's still here if you want it. Hey guys, I'm gonna remind you with 28 minutes left, we still have those 6 diamonds that we can do whatever you want with. 6 half-carat minimum diamonds that we can still do. Again, if you missed it or you're just tuning in going, oh yeah, I forgot TVON's on today. If you wanna do something in a pendant, we had a 50-point diamond solitaire pendant for $7.99. We're also doing the earrings as well. I have 6 stones left to play with. It's a little shocking. We went to the ends of the earth to try and get these overnight to get a couple extras to make this presentation happen today. So if you still want a half-carat diamond pendant, you can get one for $7.99. If you want our 1-carat diamond studs, you can get those for $15.99. Just want to put that out there. Very popular today. Let's go ahead and get to our Blue Wing Block D, and then we'll do a diamond band, and then we'll see if there's any requests for our end of the night or end of the day. It just feels like nighttime at this point, but here we are. That's what happens, end of the show. 25 minutes left. Let's take a look here at our Imperial. That one's still here, and then let's show you this tanzanite just in case anybody needs a blue wing. I can't go without having a blue wing for the day. So here it is, our 8-carat cushion cut square. It got here. I was not excited about the price earlier today. I am now because I'm going to make up my own. So it's happening. We just did so on the Imperial. Hey, it didn't work. So now we're going to do it again, but with a tanzanite this time. Amazing piece. How about 1125530? And it's going to be a very special 8-carat cushion cut square loaded with diamonds. This is also the signature mounting. It's just made for a big cushion cut square. Carat 52 is the diamond weight. Welcome to Sundays. Oh my goodness, Sundays in September. Here we are, ready to shop. Got the yellow diamond still here. Got the big one, the smaller one. We've got the Imperial, the butterflies. It's all here. Anything from this last 30 minutes is here, including my Paraíba diamond collar. But let's see. Anybody want this one? I'll blow it out right now. First caller gonna get it. It's a $99.99 ring, as the museum reserves are. When they're under 10 carats, they're $99.99. When they're over 10 carats, there's discretionary pricing, usually $13,000 and up. We're in the last 25 minutes of the show. We're going to move some jewelry. Like it or not, we're going to blow out some of our best of the best in blue wings. Glad you're with us. If you have a request and I'm not showing you what you love, that is why we have a phone number there. That is why. It's so you can, that's the only way to get in touch with us. You can't order on an app. You can't order online. You got to call in. So if there's something you'd like to see in our last 25 minutes, I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you'd like to see. What can we go run back in the vault and get and bring out and discount for you? That's what we need to know. But this one's not going to be $99.99. We are in the last final days. I do believe this week is going to be our last blue wing. I'm sorry I wasn't supposed to say that, but I do believe it's looking like our last blue wing may be on the air this week, this very week. So I would not miss out on any shows this week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, be here because this could be our last look at our blue wing and we have something special planned. But here it is. This is going to be a beautiful kind of like the penultimate, if you will, of our blue wing block D. Besides those $70,000, $80,000 pendants that I have, like the 38 carat that's here, those are going to be here probably. Those are the ones that are going to go to museums unless you guys want to take those. But these are the rings that you want more of. And I tell you, I wish we could just keep them going forever. It's been a blessing to have this material. It's been exciting to bring you the best of the best in the world. You've got the pave on the shoulders, this big cushion cut. I do want to show it on the hand. I always mention that I think it's a really wearable way to do a big size stone is a cushion cut square or a round. This is basically a round with corners, so it's still very much distributing that carat weight nicely along and across the hand here. And we're going to blow it out for you. First caller takes it. I've only got one. We're going to send it out. It's supposed to be $99.99. I'll help you out with a much better price tag, and we're going to go lower than we ever can. Another hand order situation for our operators today as we look at our big museum reserve blue wing block D with all the reds. I know a lot of you were admiring the 18 karat round the other day. This is a very similar look. It does face up quite a bit bigger. I mean, just for the record, it's not, this is my largest stone I have here, and it's not that much different in size. That's my 38 karat. What's going on there? There's not a whole lot of difference. There's 30 carats difference. Does that look like a 30 karat difference? I think it looks like a 2 karat difference. Anybody else feel me on that? Are we like on the same page? Because that's a 38 karat 3810. This is an 8 karat. That's 30 carats bigger. And I'm putting it right in front. It doesn't look that much bigger, I must say. 30 carats is a big difference. That's the difference in the stones. So I think that proves the point that this 8 karat faces up much larger than an 8 karat. So normally you would have to spend more. If it was a 15, 20 karat, you'd spend more for that. This one is $99.99, not for long. We're going to send it out right now. First caller takes it. It's under $5,000. We're not asking for $49.99 any longer. This is one of our last of our few. Again, pendants like this are going to be here probably. Those are the ones we anticipate are going to the museums, are the 38 karat stones. I've got 2 rounds that are 27 carats. I have this radiant, which is a 38 karat. Those are the pieces that are likely going to museums after all, unless you guys decide to take them for your very own. But this is where we get your ring. Got a lot of affordability already. We'll make it even better. It's not going to be even $49.99. How about this? First caller takes it. Make it $3,999. Then I think we're going to do some auctions for the rest of the day. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what goes on. We got some good ones. I've got even earring sets. We got some cool earrings for you as well. That'd be a lot of fun. And then here we are with our 110s tonight at $39.99, at least the one in a ring today. The 38 karat is an option if you like it. Then we're gonna do some, I've got this really cool diamond band. Super cool, lots of gold. It's like the gold of 4 rings in one. And I've got a yellow and a white, and I kind of like it because it looks a little bit like, almost like the panther links you see in watches, really similar in its look. Let's just blow that out for you. Something in diamonds in a band that looks a little different than what we normally see. $39.99 on this one. If you like it, then we're going to show you the band ring here. Take a look at this. One of those very much like a high-end watch, that if you're buying a high-end watch in gold right now, you could expect to pay about $50,000. We're going to do a little bit something different here for you and really send it on out of here. And this is one that's going to be that designer style where it's 112-3039. I do actually have a yellow and a white here to show you. So if you like the white gold, you can go about it this way. We've got the yellow. Let me also show you the other way because you can put those diamonds more at the top or the bottom as you wear it. But that's what it looks like. It's got a great textural detail where you'll notice the actual edges are very different than what's through the middle. Same type of pattern, but done at a different scale and then misaligned. So it really does look like, again, multiple rings you stack together. It's really like having it truly is 4 rings in one, but it's soldered together so it's easy to wear. It's going to be a huge value. You know what? There's a $14.99 price tag on a diamond band. I think we're always seeking out now more diamonds and gold. When they're so expensive, and they are everywhere but here, it's always what we're looking more to get. Gold becomes more popular. I've seen it over and over and over through the years. Gold becomes more popular when it gets more pricey. Isn't that crazy? It's like we all want what we can't have. I think that's just human nature. And yet, when you see gold get really, really pricey, as it has been forever now, where you're seeing $2,400 an ounce, you're seeing more just solid gold pieces, but it's still in our nature to bring you diamonds because it's really what I think we do best. Besides just value in general, it's, you know, our diamond quality, it's our diamond values that we work hand in hand to bring you no matter what. And when you get a really substantial band like this is, 4 in 1, think about it. We do bands all the time for $9.99 that are quite simple. This is like having 4 of those together. $4,000 ring it should be. We're at $14.99 instead of $4,000. And if I do this right, we'll take it a lot lower, make sure it goes out to you guys. Let's take a look. I think it could also be gender neutral here. It's a men's or ladies piece, I think. So if you want to wear it, again, let me show you with the diamonds more on the top portion. There's a great detail. It's got a nice width to the sides as well. So we haven't seen anything like this all day today, right? We've been really hanging out at the museum, showing you a lot of rarity, but that is a very cool textural band. If you have that presidential style watch, this would look great with it. Let me show you the yellow gold. I'm going to pop that on. You can even stack them together. I love this look, especially if they were the same gold color. I mean, you could stack if you wanted to. We have the diamonds now on opposite sides, but instead of even $999, what do you think? Great value. Let's make it even better. What about a pinky ring? Could it? I think so. I think you could if you like a little bolder style there as a pinky ring, thumb ring, sure, why not? But it's not going to be $999. Already two gone. See, we just needed some diamonds and gold. Straightforward classic here, but well made. It's TVON. We're not hollowing things out. We're not just going to go chintzy on the inside. We're not going to go real narrow in the back. You've got a band in the very back. You know I quote you because this is the greatest way to know where gold's at these days. I'm always quoting you a 2 millimeter band at $4,000. Well, let me put it this way. This band has a width across the front. Holy cow. That's a nearly 8 millimeter band through the front. The most narrow point in the back of the band, for my gold lovers out there, is 4 millimeters. So the front, almost 8. The back, 4 millimeters. That is double the size, well, in the back, of that classic band that's quoted for $4,000 all over the world. Classic men's wedding band, 2 millimeters in width. It's $4 grand. This is double that in the back of the ring. It is quadruple that in the front of the ring, and it's adding diamonds. And this could be your band that you wear for a wedding style, wedding set. This could be for many different people of different generations. It works for every age. It's a wider band with that great textural style. It's not even $999. We are busy on the lines. They're selling at $999. I don't need to go any lower because you love it already. And if you love it, that means it's a value because you're around here every day expecting, pushing the envelope of value. We work with you to do that. And if you love it at $999, it means it's spectacular. I'm going to go lower just for the fun of it. And we're going to make it better. Jason, don't sell one yet. I know he just sold one to $999. I'm going to ask him to wait. We're not even doing $899 on the width of 4. 8 millimeters wide across the top, 4 millimeters wide in the back. If you are desperate for more gold weight in your jewelry nowadays, this is it. This is where you get it, and for a huge value, and it's not even $899. Let's blow it out. I would get one of these in a heartbeat. I love gold. I love gold like signet rings. Most of what I wear, you guys see me out and about all the time here on the West Coast, and you're always remarking, wow, I was expecting you to be wearing Paraibas and rubies and sapphires, and I'm always in gold and diamonds. That's what I live my life in. I think most of us do. And this is a great way to do it in a designer style that's different and yet bold and looks designer. And it's $888 instead to get you the diamond and gold band that you see here in white, yellow, or we can do, oh, just white and yellow on this one. All right, so I've got both at least. So that's the good news there. And there are 2 ways that you can see diamonds up top over here, diamonds on the bottom over here. I kind of like the diamonds on top, just again, depends on how you want to wear it. But that is a very substantial gold band there. And it's only $888. Let me know if you'd like to have one of those in your collection. And then we'll see who's got the bonita white. We've got that collar, the Paraibas in diamonds and platinum. Let me know what your offer is on that. We can help you out. We've got some gorgeous yellow diamonds, rhodochrosites here. I mean, you name it, we got it. The butterflies are still here. Our yellow diamonds are still here. Our imperial topaz pink is still here. Goodness, we got some good pieces. Still awaiting your calls. Yes, who wants a diamond band? We've got a few of those going out. Operators, will you let me know, are you getting a band and how many? So white gold going out over here. You got a yellow, you got a yellow. Okay, so Allison, you got which color? White. Okay, so white gold. Jason, what color are you getting? White and yellow. Oh, one of each. All right. Remember, this could be his and hers, hers and hers, his and his, whatever you want it to be. I mean, mother, daughter, whatever you want. If you want to have, because sometimes that, you know, connects us and ties us. It's why we wear wedding bands, right? It's why, again, if you want to have something that's going to work for every age, every gender, everybody who, at least if you like gold and you like diamonds and you're okay with a lot of gold, this is the band to do it with. 888, last call. Let's keep on moving. We got 60 seconds left with this one. And then we're going to recap. And we have another shopper who's getting 2. There are 2 going out over here. Most of our shoppers on the line right now are getting 2 bands. Very nice. Great way to go. Check out the Imperial again. This is our Imperial for $19.99. Somebody needs that Imperial. Need to have it. Oh, let's just blow out the emerald here. Great looking emerald. This is one of my perfect emeralds. And I don't use that word very often, especially with emeralds. But let's take a look. In 30 seconds, we got our last call now on this diamond and gold band. All right. Emerald time. Haven't seen one today either. Very nice band. I love this one. Let me try the yellow gold on by itself. Great finishing. I just think that is about as good as it gets when you talk about the texture, the mere finishing. The diamonds are all larger diamonds individually, and then they're paved, so you get that really special look. That is just the ultimate right there. Enjoy. That is such a cool piece, isn't it? Great width to it. Men's or ladies, truly can be worn by anybody of any age. Let's go back to our wheel. I'm going to take a look at an emerald here for you. Let's see what you think of this one. This is the big, wow, this is a good size emerald. And it's going to be item number 1125225. And this one is 91 points in the emerald. Also has the double halo in the diamonds as well. That's very impressive. And then you also, well, you're getting a great yellow gold mount here. If you want to change it to white or rose, you can. That is about as perfect as emerald gets, at least in its natural form, unless you're willing to go lab grown, which is you're more than welcome to. But we are here to make sure that you get a value if you want to go with the highest end possible. You want to go with the beautiful rare that is natural emerald, that still gives you clarity and glow. This has it right here, right now, and we are set to get you the value you love. It's not $49.99. If I had a nickel for every time, I had a $5,000 price today, and I've taken it lower. This is your chance to pick up a good one and really get something special and send it out right now. You know what? We're going to do this for $1,999. End of the show is here. We've even got a blue sapphire for you as well in a pear shape. We've got the Imperial for $19.99. You know what? Take this even lower. $18.88. First caller. $18.88. You know what? Let's go $17.77. Get the lucky numbers in there. I'll try it on. $17.77. Last call on the show. And by the way, just got an update. We now have 4 diamonds left. 4 diamonds that we can either make into 4 pendants, 2 pairs of studs. Maybe we do 1 pair of studs and 2 pendants, whatever you want. But it's now last call, because when those 4 individual round brilliant diamonds are gone, there's nothing else we can do with those values. You got to see this emerald on the hand. 17, $16.99. Come on, we got to move some jewelry here. It's the end of the show. We got 12 minutes. 12 minutes. How about this? 17, $16.99, $15.99. Let's go lower. Let's make it happen. Somebody needs this emerald. Look at the glow. I'm not positioning it to some kind of weird angle. It just does the glow and the light no matter how you move it. It lights up. It's like it's plugged in or it has a battery pack. Neither of which are true. This is your chance to pick up the emerald piece right now. Not even $15.99. Well, so much for profiting on anything. We have now just reached almost the conclusion of the show. We have the brightest, cleanest, most glorious emerald that, remember, is going to look double, so it's going to look like a carat 80 stone. It's not going to look like a 91 pointer. It looks like larger. It is the beauty of emeralds. You're getting into a big size. It looks even bigger. It's not $15.99. We'll blow it out right now. We have exactly 11 minutes in our broadcast. What from the show can we help you with? And if it is diamonds, if you are mulling over those diamond pendants or those diamond studs or the whole set, I would really seriously get the whole set. You have to act now, because we have 4 diamonds left that we can do whatever with. It's 4 diamonds. Once those 4 diamonds are sold, and trust me, they will today, that is it. Can't offer those values anymore. I don't care if you're willing to wait 6 months or a year. We can't do those values without the diamonds. When those 4 diamonds are sold, they're sold. And if you want the emerald, extra discount. This is so much fun. How about $14.99 instead? $14.99. $14.99. Operators, let me know if you got it. And I will try it on again. And we need to know what you'd like before we go. All right, sold. The emerald's gone. Thank you so much. Here's my rhodochrosite. Also, well, this one's $19.99. It was item number 1125584. Last call, guys, on the show. What can we share with you? What can we get for you? Emerald is now gone. We have still 2 yellow diamonds, a Congolese tourmaline. Let's do a recap. We got all kinds of great pieces. Pot Barasha, rhodochrosite, diamond bands are still going out, or do you just want to see the diamonds? All right, we'll just do the diamonds. That's all they want to see. They want to see the diamonds. Let's send them out. Your last opportunity to get the diamonds, pendant or earrings. Andy's keeping track. 4 stones remain. That's it. Here we go. This is what everybody, it sounds like a lot of you just tuned in. That's $19.99 if you want the rhodochrosite. Here's the diamond extravaganza. We started with the studs here yesterday. We now offered the pendant. I didn't think we'd be able to. We did because we worked literally overnight to bring you the incredible pendant you see here, or if you want the diamond studs. They are here as well. The diamond studs are $15.99. The pendant is $799. Your choice of is going to be dependent on this. We have 4 stones left. 4 half-carat minimum diamonds to do whatever you'd like with. So it's a matter of if the earrings go out and we have 2 pairs of earrings go in the next couple of moments, they're gone. If we have 4 people take a pendant each, they're gone. The question is, what do you want to have of this set? Or if we have 1 person take a set, which means a pendant and pair of earrings, then we only have 1 stone left. So however this is going to divide, we've got 4 diamonds that we can work with in exactly 8.5 minutes left in broadcast time. So this is it. It is your final call. And again, for those of you that are mulling it over, thinking about getting another, maybe you want to think about ahead to holidays, this is the time to do it right now. Because once our 4 stones are sold out, there is no price like this I can bring back. Just FYI, the studs are usually $19.99. Today they're $15.99. The pendant is usually $19.99. Guess what? Today it is $7.99. So you get a choice of here. It is $15.99 for the stud earrings, which are 1 carat minimum total weight. It is $7.99 for the half carat individual solitaire. It is your choice of, but this is where I've got to give it 60 seconds. I'd be very surprised if our 4 stones last for the 60 seconds we have on that clock left. This is your chance. And again, you can see the yellow gold with the pendant. You can see the white gold with the earrings. And look what that pendant does when you actually see it face up to your eye level. Now that's a VS diamond. And that's why we love our VS diamonds, because of sparkle like you're seeing right there. $799 for the pendant. $1,500, it's just double, $1,599 for the stud earrings, and you've got your last call right now to take either or. Such an important value, no matter which way you go, or you take the whole set, that's highly recommended. You get the pendant and the pair of earrings to go together. It's whatever you want to do. But $15.99, and again, if those are going to be quick to go, and I have a feeling they are, then we're going to be depleted of our diamonds in a hurry here. If you want to go pendants, obviously that requires 1 stone. The true solitaire that we love, that's here for $7.99. It is go time. Let us know. 5 seconds now remaining on either one that you'd like. Call early, because we're going to be here, as we usually are, for about 5-10 minutes after the show on a Sunday, and they're going to continue to be extremely, extremely popular if they're still available. And that's the thing. I don't think, with 7 minutes left, I don't think they're going to last till after the show. After the show, we'll be fielding a lot of phone calls and saying, I'm sorry, those are sold out. I'm sorry, those are sold out. I'm sorry, there's no way to get you that value. And that's what we would rather not have you pay more money down the line. A, you're waiting. B, you're paying more money, neither of which you want to do when it comes to classic diamond pieces, especially ones that are so giftable at this magical time of the year, when before you know it, it's going to be thinking about holidays, and we're going to have to think about gift giving, and we're going to think about all that happens this time of year, and those values will sadly not be here. So let me also remind you, we still have a ruby, we still have a diamond ring or 2, we've got a Windsor, this Windsor sapphire that was here for $14.99. That's a good one. Let me know. I'll show you a couple last minute recaps here, and then we'll show you what we can do. But it's last call on the entire show. We literally have less than 6 minutes now remaining. And again, $7.99 for the pendant, white or yellow gold. We're just doing the 2 classic gold color options. $15.99 for the studs, which are a minimum of 1 carat total weight. So no matter what you're shopping, you're getting a half carat minimum diamond solitaire that is a VS quality, which is why you get the incredible sparkle you do. Let's show you a few of what's left from the show. Keep calling on the diamonds, because those are not going to last the day here. This is my Windsor from way earlier in the show. Blues and greens and yellows together. That Windsor is item number 112411, and that would be the Windsor, that's also going to be $14.99. Now, just to add a few more options here, I've also got this sapphire. It's a Padparash round. It's also $14.99 for the round sapphire you see there. I also have a Congolese tourmaline. These are all going to be $2,000 or less on this wheel. I have my Superstar 282. Congolese blue green. Look at that beauty. That's going to be here for $19.99. So this is your last call. Let me know what you like. These are all one-of-a-kind rings on the wheel. So the Padparash is $14.99. The Windsor in the middle is $14.99. I'm going to add a blue sapphire you have not seen yet. Here's a blue sapphire pear shape. Look at this. Signature mounting, gorgeous royal blue. That's going to be a carat 04 blue sapphire. That's $14.99. So everything up there is $14.99 except the Congolese tourmaline in the back. That one is going to be $19.99. And then don't forget, we have the rhodochrosite. It is a 70-point radiant cut. I'm going to add that to the recap wheel here. It's the wider band. It's the gorgeous reds. I'm just going to switch these around here. Padparash, blue sapphire, Windsor sapphire. Just think 3 of our 5 are sapphires. Yes. The butterfly, sure, the butterfly ring coming up as a flash. Let's do that. It's a flashy flash because it's a flashy ring. And it's 2 butterflies, yellow and white diamonds together. Here it is on the hand. 1125-720 was our yellow and white diamond pave butterfly ring. Got that down to $13.99, by the way, if you like that. It doesn't sit really well on the wheel because of this bypass style. If you want to bring them a little closer together, you can. If you want to even start with your ring size, but then know that you want to wear it on different fingers, just one little tip here. You can kind of open it and close it to tailor it to your exact ring size. So again, if you want to wear it here one day because it's a size 6, and then one day you want to put it here, you'll be able to give it a little bit of movement. I'm going to show you. Gold is malleable. You don't worry about hurting it. I just made that a bigger size just by stretching it out a little bit. You can do that. It's your ring. Go ahead. You're not going to hurt it. So again, just give it a little stretch, and then if you want to make it smaller, you can. I just took a ring size 6 and made it about a 7, 7.5 to fit the index finger there, and you can do that. So it's just a little, because it's not soldered in the middle, so you can really tailor it to how you want to as well. So get the size you want, generally speaking, to start, and then it can be really tailored bigger or smaller to exactly what you need. Still have diamonds going out. Give me an update where we are on the diamonds, because those are about to sell out. It sounds like we have 2 left now on the diamonds, however that shakes out. And then we've got everything on this wheel is under, it's either $19.99 or less. So there's either $19.99 or $14.99 opportunities up here on this wheel. And we have now 2 minutes left in the show and still a lot of great jewelry here. The butterfly, any other questions on that one? All right, $13.99. The butterfly ring stays as is in the 2 tones of gold. Here we are looking at our fabulous array, 5 incredible rings. I'll walk you through what's what. The Congolese in the back left right here, that's going to be your $19.99 Congolese tourmaline. It's almost 3 carats, 282. Then we have the rhodochrosite. It's a radiant cut. That's $19.99. The Windsor and all the other sapphires up here, this one, are all $14.99 for either a Padparash round, a blue pear, or the Windsor emerald cut with the blues and the yellows and the greens together. Super rare, all one of a kind, 90 seconds left. Don't forget, I'm back with you tomorrow night. Our weeknight shows on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday are in the evening at 7 o'clock. And then our daytime shows are on the weekend at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Those are all times that are Pacific Coast times. We're here at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. That's 10 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you join me for our Monday. It's a must-see Monday. We've got incredible brand new for you as well. And then let me know if you have any questions on what you've seen already today. We'll help you out. We do only have a minute left of airtime. We will be online if you need a little extra time to see anything, and we'll be on the phones as long as you need us to help you out there. But we're happy to do so. And it's our last call on diamonds, pendants, or earrings. Make sure you get those. Those are still the biggest diamond value I've ever brought to you in 22 years of doing this. Far beyond just my time here, that is the biggest value in diamonds I've had. So keep that in mind. Those diamonds are not to be missed at $15.99 for the studs and $7.99 for the pendant. Make sure you get those earrings and pendants before they're gone, and think ahead to holiday gifting because you don't want to miss out on that value. Everything on this wheel sounds like we're still verifying on all 5. They're all less than $2,000 a piece. So it's time to shop those as well. And then make sure you give us any offers you might have on that Brazilian Paraíba diamond necklace that we have in platinum. Anything else we can help you out with, or if there's something you'd like to see tomorrow, let us know. Yes, go ahead. All righty, 12 seconds remaining. Thank you so much, one and all, for watching today, for shopping as well. Appreciate each and every one of you, and from all of us at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your Sunday. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.